Hey guys. How are you guys tonight? I'm pretty good. I'm just trying to like cram my face full of fucking food. Cause I got done cooking. Ugh. Chloe's finally got him around the game end screen for him. Where's the continue button? Look, y'all got purple stank, so like, you got something there. That was cool. I'm gonna see if Jake wants to like fucking yell at me or something. Let's see, Jake. This is a shit take stream. I'm in recording room. If you want to yap. He eating still? That explains it. No, I just started eating, dog. I was cooking for a while. I forgot how long it takes to cook shit sometimes. What'd you cook up? Pork schnitzel, and then I cut up a potato into circles and then fried them to try and make like this kind of like potato chips, but that didn't work, so I just put them in together and had like a little bit of Parmesan on top. The Parmesan sucked. That was a mistake. And then I like fried some mushrooms, or at least I tried to. Added way too much lemon juice. Ain't great. The schnitzel's good though. I like the schnitzel. Everything else here kind of fucking sucks. But you know, live and learn. I was on a rush. Oopsies. Plus, I was cooking for my brother, and usually I would toss the mushrooms in like some soy sauce, but he hates soy, so you know, go figure.
What do you do? Yap action?
Right now, yeah, we're yapping.
Oh hell yeah.
Here, let me turn down the music for you. And by turn it down, I mean fucking mute it entirely. Smile.
Hey.
What's up? What's up, bud?
Oh, not much.
Ooh.
So heard you were cooking.
Yeah, I cooked.
Yourself a succulent meal.
Well, partially a succulent meal. Half of this is succulent. The other half is kind of garbo, if I'm honest. Live and learn, though. Live and learn.
What'd you attempt to make today?
Oh, I'll put a picture in the chat. Give me a minute.
It was one of those like, not good, not bad meals, good enough for government work.
No, it's more of those meals like one part of it's good and the other part's shit.
Ah. The
Hold
main
up.
course of the side.
Why is this not working? I fucking hate Discord on mobile. This sucks ass.
So big.
Man, I'm just going to my phone and computer server and trying to put it in there. Fuck it.
Damn, the slander in chat. I bet he also eats the ingredients raw and drinks some olive oil on the side.
Who said that?
Artiv.
Alright, I expected better from you. Believe it or not, I hold Arted to a higher standard than some of these fucking heathens.
You know, the way things have been going of late, I can't say I blame you. You know, Artiv might be a degenerate, but you know, he stays in his lane. Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Because that when he comes out to like take a swing at me.
Yeah. I mean, from the picture, it looks good.
Yeah, but it's really just this. Here, I'll pull it up on screen too so everybody can see it, and then they can be like, ew, what the fuck, streamer? Streamer, what the fuck is that?
Looks like you got some crispy chicken and like some potato slices or
Yep.
something?
Potato slices.
With some cheese?
Yeah.
So was it the potatoes or the chicken that was disappointing?
The potatoes. The potatoes themselves are fine. It's just I should not have put a cheese on them, and I should have like just relied on salt, and then worked with that.
Yeah, just some seasoning. The cheese was just too much.
Yeah, the cheese is very overpowering. There's also under those like under the chips a little bit of mushroom for me, but because I was cooking for me and my brother, I didn't use soy sauce like I normally would, and that makes mushrooms awesome. I had to use fucking lemon juice, and I put too much lemon juice, so now it makes me pucker.
Ah, potent. Yeah,
Very
I
potent.
see.
Yeah, there
Well,
you go,
what you
chat.
could have done is added some more seasoning to kind of like absorb it, I guess.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was already an hour and a half late to stream, so
Mm-hmm. See the
kind of had to
dilemma.
move.
Gotta get the movement.
Yeah, everybody's already like, Mr. Streamer is fucking over. He's never gonna recover from this. Kill him. There you go. Your brother doesn't like soy sauce? Nope.
Against you.
He do not like soy sauce. Unfortunately, I love soy sauce. I will do this thing where when I'm eating fucking or well I say I do this thing. I did it last time I had it. My brother would sometimes bring me like fucking sushi from like on campus, and it comes in like those little plastic containers, and they got that little soy sauce packet. I would pour the soy sauce in the top of the container and then like lightly dip the sushi in it, and then afterwards I was kind of like just dipping my finger and like tasting the soy sauce because I like taste of soy. I'm a salty guy. I like that.
Yeah, I do enjoy my savory. That's why, like, I think the older I get, the more I like enjoy those type of like candies with like salted caramel and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You a soy boy? Yeah, I'll go with that.
Damn.
We'll just say yeah and call it a day.
Whip.
So what you been up to?
Not much. I've kind of just been decompressing ever since I finally like finished up my like latest chapter.
Oh, and that would be a chapter for what?
Uh, Born to Inherit the Stars, still in progress. Parentheses. But yeah, I finally wrapped that up. Probably take a little bit of time to just kind of catch up on some fix on my time.
And where
Cause I've been
could
really wanting to do.
where could they
Yeah,
find this?
you
Born
can
to
find
Inherit the
it
Stars.
on AO3.
Oh, Interessante.
Yeah, if you hang out in the snoot or in our Discord, if you go onto share your stories, I'm sure you can scroll up a little bit and find it.
How much do you think it would take to get Jake to prioritize finishing Punch Drunk Gator? Like, how much money?
um, I think I mean, isn't that his like current priority?
No.
Well, damn. Because I
Okay.
thought he was going to wrap that up and then get started on all
All
his
right. I shouldn't slander and say that as if I know, but I don't think that's his priority. I think he was taking care of like some of the one shot stuff.
makes sense. Because I know after the last chapter he did for Punch Drunk, he got started on like Laster's Com for Bloodstained Blizzard,
Mm-hmm. I think he
which
just
is
did
really
like
good.
chapter one of that.
Yeah, he's only got one chapter in, but it's really good. I did read it.
One day I'll post something.
Yeah.
It might be on my deathbed, but one day.
One day we will expand upon the gunsmith story. You know.
She's a side character. She's not even a main character.
You know, considering how many connections you have in like the mod space, I'm sure you could like wink wink nudge nudge a few of them and get some people on board for that project.
Well, yeah, no shit. I'm sure, like, if I were to be like, hey, I'm looking for people to help me make a mod, there'd be at least, like, 15 people that'd say, and you have my axe.
Yeah. I mean, like I'd definitely be down. Man, that voice crack was painful. Because I'm a real man.
Real men crack their voice.
Yeah. I'd always be down to help you write something out.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that gunsmith at this point, with how she's talked about, she would become like a Taffy situation where everybody's like, yo, get this bitch out of the way, I want that one.
Yeah. I mean, shit, that does sound pretty cool. Gunsmith waifu. All right, so she's a side character then. who do you got like kind of lined up for like your main cast?
Hold up a minute, I gotta eat this potato.
Mm-hmm. Chat, how you doing? You watching your baby Mozarts?
Watch Baby Mozart. They fucking suck. Totally not biased.
Dude, that was the first ever Snoop fic I read. Which one was that, Pines?
I think they're talking about yours, Points.
Oh, well, I'm
And if they aren't,
flattered.
I'm gonna act like they are.
I do
Fucking.
know I have gotten like some messages from some of the dudes being like, yeah, after reading yours, I got inspired to write some. I'm like, damn, that's
Hella.
awesome.
Yeah, fucking.
Um,
I mean, I went
all
over
the
like most of the shit regarding whatever I was thinking of on like the Humo spotlight, but like, was it Mancast was like the dude who's like a fucking translator or whatever and just works like an office job, like call center shit,
yeah,
and he hates it. And he's like, this sucks so bad. I wanted more out of life than just this.
that is like such like relatable shit.
Yeah.
Because I have a very similar character for a future project I'm working on.
So there's that, and then there was gonna be like a just a just a programmer chick who's pretty reserved out in the open, but like fucking really gets into it when she knows you.
Yeah.
She would be like a quote unquote love interest. I don't know. It'd be cool to have like multiple routes, but like yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm kitted for that. If that was gonna if there's gonna be multiple routes, then yeah, everybody would be going the fucking gunsmith theory. But
Yeah.
then there would be her
I mean,
adoptive.
programmer nerd is kind of cute.
Yeah, true. There's the fucking adoptive brother or adopted brother, skinny brother that is for her, who due to circumstances is mute.
Okay. Okay.
He's kind of Dorian pilled.
You love to see it. Every
Um,
story needs a Dorian, and I need to find my Dorian for my future fic.
yeah, I think fucking he would have been doing like underground fighting like Dorian did for, but he's doing it for money, and on the side he helps do deliveries for Dino Mo's
Nice.
specific deliveries. It's not
So
pizza.
like, it's at this point in the universe where Dino Mos has become like a big name chain.
No, it's still local. He just helps
Okay.
with it's more of a situation where he rides up, they get handed he gets handed a package, they tell him where to go, he delivers the package, he doesn't ask questions.
Understood.
We're
Just
leaning
like a
into
little
we leaning
James
into the
Bond.
mafia side of things, dog.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's what he does.
So this would take place in like the Volcadera area or like
Yeah,
close enough.
essentially. Then fucking there's the Theory gunsmith. She just kind of like she just lives life. She's having fun. She's doing her thing. It's all Gucci. And then I wanted like her to have like a buddy who's a cop, and he always goes to her for like gunsmithing help and shit. And he's just kind of like he's just a little guy. He's just a little
Yeah.
guy, and he's just trying his fucking best.
So is the gunsmith situation one of those where the office dude, she kind of like brings him out of his like comfort zone to like go do some crazy shit?
Are you talking about with like the main skinny or with the fucking the
Yeah.
dino cop?
Yeah, with our main pro tag.
Well, okay, so the way that it works is that they're basically going to be like hanging out at like this bar that's like a pretty small joint, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Okay, so there needs to be context for that.
Remarkable.
So essentially, the translator guy is gonna get shipped out from where he currently is into the Volcadera area because of like management like shifting around where workers are, without regards to like the fact that he has like a place and everything where he is currently. And he's like, well, fuck, I guess I'm starting over again. And then he goes over there, and his dad is someone who kind of like travels around and shit for his job, and he knows the Volcadera area, and he's like, oh hey, if you need somewhere to like help like kind of get your feet and get a lay of the land, you can go visit my buddy here at his bar, and that's going to be the bar they go to, and it's going to be a T-Rex dude. He's going to be like an old veteran.
Nice, nice.
In before E3 Anon appearance.
Anytime like someone has like a military character, I like everyone's like, now how do I tie in E3 Anon?
So yeah, the bar would basically be like the central location where he meets like a lot of the cast, and it would be like the owner would be like, "Oh, you're so and so's kid, huh? Well, I'll help you out then." And he would basically help push him towards getting with this group of people, and they would basically be like a pre-existing group, like it would be broken off. Like all four of those characters that I mentioned, like all know each other and they hang out. But like the Theory and the fucking cop are the ones who hang out more, and then the computer chick and her brother hang out more.
Okay. We got little mini cliques going on.
Yeah, and that would basically be like the fucking TLDR. Here's the characters.
Yeah.
Don't ask me anything else. I don't know anything else.
And so then like I guess the main place that you would see like all of them in one space would be like the bar.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. I am interested. That sounds pretty neat. Because I know we've kind of talked about this before, especially when like discussing devlog, is that as fun as it is to like write for like teenagers or like people growing up, uh there's not like enough stories that like kind of explore that like in between after of like high school or rather college and like the after of like being a young adult figuring shit out.
Yeah. Like the big theme around it all would be that it ain't over until you let it be over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Essentially rallying against the supposed finality of, oh, if you don't figure out your shit after high school or college, you're fucking dead. Kill yourself.
yeah, that is I feel like the media definitely does like do a little bit of a disservice. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good to have like a little bit of a fire under your ass and to like think about those things, but uh I definitely am of the same camp of like just because high school is over, there's so much figuring out you can do. And
Right.
even in college, like you think you want to go for one major and then while you're studying it you can come to the realization like, oh, I actually hate this.
Oh,
And
this
that's
actually
very
super sucks.
yeah. Kind of a thing like a buddy told me once, which actually like did lead to a lot of inspiration for some of the writing I kind of want to do is uh every day you have a chance to reinvent yourself, you know. And it doesn't have to be anything big, but every day you you can change something about your life, whether it be dietary habits, going out more, whatever. You There's always a second chance.
You're never done growing.
Yeah, there's always learning to be done.
Oh, and if it wasn't obvious, the main character and his parents are on good terms. Surprise, shocker.
Yeah.
I know we've kind of made it at this point where that's not that goes against the grain, but yeah, no, he has a good relationship with his father, and his father's going to play a part, like a pretty big part in the story, as well as his mom.
Yeah, I kind of did a similar thing in my story where the main protagonist Noah, he has a healthy relationship with his parents, and if anything he's kind of going through a little bit of a depressive phase of being like, oh, I'm not going to see them for 4 years while I'm finishing school at this place. But he's got his grandparents, and it's not like he doesn't have no contact with them. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna be an adult next time I see them in person.
Oh, here's a question for you. In your instance, are they both skinnies? Are both of his parents skinnies?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, I have been kind of like talking with Jake in the behind the scenes, and there has been some uh talks about like, now what if like somewhere in like his other side of the family's like grandparents that they had like caveman DNA, and then Jake is really on this like having like monkey parents thing. He was like, make him a monkey.
Monkey.
Um, which I haven't like decided on any which way.
Yeah. My Skinny's parents are gonna be the dad's a human, the mom's some kind of dino. And I'm just gonna say, oh well, the genetics worked out so that he got just basically human DNA in it, and it worked. And
Yeah.
then I'm not gonna explain any further. Cause dude, we don't have fucking dino math. We get all these skinny dino relationships. We don't know what they fucking. We don't know how all the kid interactions work. All we know is that Anon got Amber.
Yeah. I think there was a Cave Manon stream where they kind of like broke it down to an extent. Um, but then they also like retconned some of that with Wani, because I think initially, and someone in chat can correct me if I'm wrong, hybrids were originally not supposed to be a thing that could happen, but then, Damien happened in Wani, so I don't know.
I enact the card. I make it the fuck up as I go. Easy.
Yeah. The other thing is that like a hybrid kid, in terms of like human and dino, will in appearances will fully look like one of the parents in terms of like, if it's a dino, it's not gonna have like mixed human appearance. It's just gonna be dino. If it's human, it's just human.
Right. That's kind of how I was gonna rule it. Like 50-50, flip that fucking coin, see which way it lands.
Um, which is why I think, because I remember having this conversation one time, in some Discord where someone was like, "Yeah, it's kind of why all like the fan kid, uh, are like girls, because they just take after their mothers, and because like most of the other characters are girls. I think besides like Green and like Jack is starting to become more popular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, also like anytime I turn my head, there's like a new like plethora of like fan kids made.
They just keep popping up, dog. They bumping that shit out.
Yeah.
Humo is writing real wrong. Humo is thinking. Maybe writing later. Who knows?
Yeah.
Just follow the TES logic. Simplest way to go.
WTF and MC who's on speaking terms with his parents. I can't self-insert to that.
I can. Yippee!
Yeah. That kind of reminds me. This is a bit of like a side tangent, but you ever like, I know you haven't played D&D, but I think you're like kind of aware of like the environment, right?
The landscape.
Yeah. So you know how like every player has like their 18-page like backstory or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
where they talk about the tragedy of their befallen family and all that hoo-ha.
Right.
I always like to keep my like character backstory, not for every character, but I kind of like just being like, yeah, my guy, his parents are alive, they love him, they support him on his adventures thing, um and it kind of just one day decided to, I wanted to have a career in adventuring.
And they
See
said,
the
"Go
world.
at it, champ."
Yeah, we believe in you, son. Smooches.
You know, if I'm honest, with the dad character, I was actually planning on interviewing my dad about his career in the military because I wanted to have him be like a veteran.
Oh, very cool.
Gives me an excuse to know more about my dad too. Yippee!
Yeah, I know. I have like a lot of military characters in my stories. I have Noah's grandfather, who was a tank operator, um, which was actually inspired by like a friend of mine. Um, but he also has like little bits of like inspiration from like my dad and some of my grandparents. Because I have a lot of military in my family.
Yeah, my family, man, I don't fucking know, actually, thinking about it. I don't really know my extended family. I know my grandpa was like a fucking, was a cop, but I think my dad was the military dude.
Yeah, my old man was uh Air Force, which he originally was drafted into the army. And for anyone like questioning like drafted, I am the youngest of like 7 kids. My dad is like in his mid 70s, so yes, he was alive during the time of drafting, during I believe Vietnam, Korea.
How long did you serve for?
Um, Good question. I want to say he did like 8 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I remember he was in. They had him stationed in Korea for a while. And then he eventually came to where we live now, and kind of after his tour was over, he just decided like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna stay here. This place is nice,
Mm-hmm.
which was a different world back then, much different place than it is now.
True.
Because when my dad was growing up, where I live was like way more like uh small town agriculture type of thing before it got like much more suburbanized and modernized, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
You know, I'm sitting here blinking, and I think I might have gassed my eyes a little bit again.
Oof.
Not
Got a
as
little
bad
bit
as
of
last time,
steam
I'll
in
tell
your
you
eyes.
what. But I'm blinking, and there's a little bit of stinging.
I've done that before. Like I have like a little jar of like slap your mama seasoning that I like to put on like my Mexican.
Don't you
Or
fucking humo me, Blue. I didn't fucking gas up the whole place. I just got a little bit in my eyes since I was standing over in front of it. Oopsies. But yeah, man. I'm gonna be real. I never saw myself serving.
I came very close. When I was in high school, I was really big into the military, and we had like an ROTC program, which also kind of made me get much closer to doing it. Uh, because it was either so when I was going to school, they basically had a way that you could get out of doing like PE by taking other physical adjacent courses
Yeah.
like ROTC, which is what I opted for. And it was fun. Uh, but younger me also took it a little bit too seriously at the time. And later down in life, I kind of had the epiphany of like, this ain't for me.
Right.
But um, I did, um, I did actually apply. There were recruiters, and I did put in an application, but they, surprisingly, because they're usually very on this type of thing, they never got back to me. And other various life circumstances kind of pushed me from like really pursuing that lifestyle.
Right.
Which sometimes I look back and think like maybe things would have been different had I gone that route for the better, but I'm not unhappy how things turned out.
Yeah. I think the closest I got to being recruited was I did some push-ups at one point, like when they were like around and they were like, "Oh, you're pretty good. You ever thought about joining?" I'm like, "No." Bye. No, my dad
Yeah,
always at least if I remember correctly, he didn't want me to go in the military. He's like, "Nah, just go get yourself an education, like get a job somewhere."
yeah. Um, a lot of like military friends I had, they were like, it was simultaneously some of the best times I ever had. You will meet some of the coolest people, you could ever hope to meet while you're in there, but it'll also be some of the most not worth it, miserable times of your life as well.
Yeah, hit him with the
Um,
this sucks.
yeah. Not to say that there weren't some people I knew that it was the greatest time of their life, and they definitely turned their lives around for the better. There was this one guy I knew who was like a big like he was basically the human equivalent of like Reed, right? Big stoner dude. Um, and for whatever reason, he decided to hit up the military, and I think it changed him around for the better.
Oh yeah,
You know,
some people
so,
needed like to be straightened out by the military to some extent, you know?
yeah, like having discipline and getting your shit together, kind of. You definitely do a lot of maturing, through
Yeah.
it. Um, in between all the slap dick and gay antics that you'll be up to while you're in there.
Yeah.
you know.
Ain't for me though, dog. I'm good. Not one. How alpha
Yeah.
is that idea, Humo? Pretty fucking alpha. I haven't written shit down, dog. This is just shit I've like thought about when I'm staring up at the ceiling at night. And I'm like, you know what? I could contribute. I could do something.
Hey man, I think you should pen some of that down because at least you can go back to it and expand on it, later. It's not going nowhere, right?
It ain't going nowhere. It's just sitting in the corner looking at me like, Papa, Papa, let us out. I'm saying, nah, I got other things to do, dog.
We'll hire our best writers to get on this project.
Aren't the best writers fucking busy? Aren't they busy? I don't know, writing?
They'll be unbusy eventually.
Nah, dog, I've seen them motherfuckers. They always got something going on.
Uh,
I got here and all I heard was parents. Is there anything I missed? Just like the cliff notes of the characters. That's it, dog.
yeah.
Kumo revealed he's making Snoot Game 3.
Real and true.
You guys suck. I have thought if it would be better just to do it in like a fucking actual like Snoot Game format or like a fic format. Part of me leans towards the former.
I mean, you could start it off as a fake, and then if then once you got the groundwork, wink, wink, nudge, nudge at some people.
Is it entirely original? What do you mean is entirely original? It's going to be happening in the Volcadera area, and I'm going to reference Mo, but other than that, there's just going to be like very minor references to other characters. Since it'll be in the Volcadera area, it makes sense. I.e., a burgeoning artist. Who could that be? Hey, I just got here, man. I'm not attacking you. I'm asking what you mean by original. If you mean original in the sense of it's completely different setting, completely different characters, no. It's completely different characters in a familiar setting, though.
So,
well, expanding upon Volcadera area, at least. And then Caveman will come over and shoot me in the freaking head because I got something wrong. And I'll be like, go man. And I'll be on the dead.
dude, that is like one thing that I always kind of like stresses me out when it's a weird thing too because like it's fan fiction. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
People have done more like extreme interpretations of characters before, but I have this weird like mental hurdle of whenever I am using a existing character of whether or not I am representing them well enough.
Nah, fuck it. This
Whereas,
is my fic. I do what I want. You got a problem? Go somewhere else.
but it is kind of why I am more looking forward to in my future writings to be working in a space that is like just wholly original characters, because then you kind of can just go buck wild with it.
Mm.
Like even when I'm writing like Amber, who is really only like has canon in the sense of like fanon interpretation. Uh, since we don't know diddly shit about her in actual canon other than she's Anon's daughter.
Yeah.
But the community has just been like decided that, oh, she's a little bit 4chan pilled tomboy, real into sports.
Yeah, they come up, they fill in the blanks, as they do.
And so getting like working with that in a way that still feels like true to the character, even though that's like weird to say, even because there's not much there.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a situation of, like, you can come up with whatever the fuck you want, but people are gonna be like, that doesn't fit my interpretation, so kill yourself. Points
Yeah,
done.
I mean, it's the curse of creating is that you're always gonna not vibe with someone's not gonna vibe with it, right?
Yeah, that's why I say, if you don't like what I got, fuck you, leave. Points at door.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like, a decent criticism, in which case I'll listen. But if you're just gonna throw a shit fit and say, I don't like this, then leave.
Yeah.
I gotta ask Jake what he actually thought of, like, that fucking Deltarune shit I wrote, because I sent him that when I was drunk and he said it was good, but I never got more than that.
Well, I remember he said when you were sober that he liked it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I need to know what exactly
What did you like about it?
Right, but right. Well, I'm sitting there because I was like, this isn't fucking great. This was written like fucking 4 years ago, and I feel like I have improved since then. So this not good.
I very much understand the sentiment because sometimes I'll like throw my fic around to like some people be like, so what do you think? And they'll just be like, it's good.
It's good, Snaya.
Can you expand on that?
What did I do good? Good.
And then people will the common feedback I get is that like, oh, you do dialogue good, which I would hope for since I mostly focus on dialogue. I'm not a very overly descriptive person in my writing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Did you post your Deltarune fic on AO3? Fuck no. That shit wasn't finished.
You should just slap it on into share your stories one day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. I'd have to spend like a week cleaning that shit up.
Nah, dog, if it's good enough for Jake, then it's good enough for everybody.
No, because like it's messy, especially at the end, because I had like two separate paths that I was kind of like writing for, because I was like, do I like this one better or this one better? Nah, fuck y'all. Y'all would get a cleaned up version if I ever posted that shit. Except maybe I would just send it to Ace unprompted, because Ace likes Deltarune stuff, so...
He is recently fiending.
Yeah, he is fiending, and it's fucking hilarious, and I love it.
I do need to finish up Deltarune sometime.
Yeah. Old man Iggy needs to get his ass on it. But he's like, I have to play Undertale first. And I'm like, well, then do it!
I don't think you do. They're...
You don't. You really don't, but like he's insistent on it, so fuck it. Play it. Do it now.
Yeah, especially since like I would even say play Deltarune first, given that like that was the original draft he wanted to make, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Plus, if you go into Deltarune after having played Undertale, you're gonna want to try and make like connections that aren't there.
Yeah, I feel that. That like, cause I know of Undertale. I have watched a full playthrough with like the Super Best Friends back in the day. Rest in peace, that group.
Miss them. At least we still have Pat and Wooly.
Yeah, they're still kicking.
Castle Super Beast.
Yeah. God bless them. But
right. I'm gonna throw fucking Ace a bone. Here, Ace. I'll see you after stream.
I've been thoroughly enjoying my time with Deltarune, and I enjoy it quite more than Undertale.
Yeah, I like and that I don't even know if that's necessarily a controversial take. I think when the first chapter came out, it might have been, but like, yeah, no, I like Deltarune much more. just because the story it's telling is I find to be more compelling and interesting than the one in Undertale.
Yeah, totally
Gameplay
agree.
wise, Undertale was very interesting, given like you had the constant choice of pacifist or a Mordor. And you still got that in Deltarune, but it doesn't feel like it has as much of an effect, at least not an immediate effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Undertale felt like a much more messy story, whereas uh, Deltarune feels more focused, and I kind of just prefer the way characters talk more in Deltarune. It's kind of like a I don't know if I'm doing a good job of like
I
explaining that,
think I
but
think it's like a situation where Deltarune feels more cohesive compared to Undertale because Undertale is segmented areas, right? That have kind of like bearing on one another in a loose sense. You know, you go
right.
from like Snowden to the magma zone, and it's not like there's really overlap there, other than like you're getting calls from like if he's still alive, fucking Papyrus and all that shit. But like Deltarune, it's like okay, no, this is like I am following along the story, and it's all like culminating to this, right? Whereas the
Right.
culmination in Undertale is just oh, you got to King Asgore, you got to the end area. Whereas this is like oh no, we have a whole narrative being weaved here regarding like the fucking what is it the queen or whatever. There's been multiple reference to what exactly the overarching villain is. There's the knight who serves the queen or some shit. I don't know. There's a lot there.
Yeah, and I kind of like the other like subtle beeline stories between like the game has a very interesting way of exploring like the dynamics of like growing up and like relationship dynamics,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you're in that like awkward transitionary period
Mm-hmm.
and like figuring feelings out.
Right.
It's very cute.
So, Mr. Streamer, are you interviewing all these Snoot Game fan creators to absorb their powers like a Shang Tsung? Fucking, I wish, dog. If nothing else, at the very least, I have people on dial now. Looks at Bond, smile.
But
Um.
yeah.
Also, just realized we know two paraplegic wheelchair girls, and they're both named Olivia, with the major difference being Gator. True.
Mm, mm.
Have you played Fear and Hunger 2?
I have not.
Okay. There's a girl in there named Olivia,
Oh, okay.
and she's in
Okay,
a
so
wheelchair.
I know you guys have yapped about Fear and Hunger 2 a lot. What kind of game is that?
um. RPG that wants to bust your balls at every turn.
Got it.
Haven't watched
Eh,
Pat or Wooly video in years. Sometimes I'll tune into like a Castle Super Beast podcast and just listen along.
same. I was actually listening to one earlier today.
It's good shit. It's my
Yeah.
fix. Personally, I always fucked with Pat and Wooly more, but you know,
Oh yeah.
other than the lore dump at the start and the end, I don't think there's much proper progression in Undertale when it comes to story. Still enjoyed playing it. Yeah, yeah, that's very true. Whereas in Deltarune, everything that happens is like, okay, no, this is playing to some overarching like story here. I assure you, the hopeless lesbian is important.
Oh god. Like I don't hate Noelle, but she does upset me.
Look, if Noelle was not a fucking thirsty bastard, I would like her a lot because she's like a very sweet character.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it started off very sweet in like her crushing on Susie, and it's like, oh, she went out of her way to get chalked. That's cute. But then the part that like set me off was you're getting the gang back together, everybody's meeting up, and Noelle like blatantly like lies and uses your name, throws you under the bus, and then as you're like walking around, she's just staring at Susie's ass. I'm like, you fucking
Here's the thing too. Here's the thing, right? I like that her and Chris kind of have like a complicated history where they were friends at one point, but they've obviously had some kind of falling out. Not from a specific incident, but like Chris has just gravitated away and like she's unsure, are we
yeah.
still even friends? And it's like, that's interesting. But then you go to like the fucking Spamton ARG, and you when you find it, there's the whole part where it's like, oh, Noelle watched like fucking Susie like grab Chris by the neck after class one day, and like was about to like beat the shit out of him, but then he says something, and she starts like, Susie starts crying and runs away, and Noelle's just like, oh, huh. And she at no point did she step in to help Chris and say, hey, wait, what's going on? Like, fuck you, Noelle. I thought we were friends, you asshole.
Yeah, too horny to help the friend.
She's hopeless. That's the worst part. Like, okay, if it was like an innocent crush that made sense, sure. But there's nothing there. She's just thirsting. There's nothing. She's like, oh, big bully, crush me. It's like, what the fuck you? This is what you do with like fictional characters. This is a real person to you. Like, you would... Ugh. Yucky. Yucky. It's not cute. It's cringe.
And maybe that's like a testament to the writing, because like that's kind of real, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, because I know I've definitely like had friend groups where situational, like very similar type of shit has happened, where someone is just willing to like let their friends down, essentially, to chase the bag, if you were. So yeah, don't like her.
I think Noelle is just a teenager, lol, hormones and junk. Yeah, but I can still point at you and be like, cringe.
Yeah, like it's 100% she's crushing hard, and she's not dealing with it, properly, because she's not developed enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. It doesn't mean I have to like it.
She ignores Susie's legit changes. She wants the idea of Susie, the same one Susie wants to move from. True as well.
Yeah, it's how do I put it? For lack of a better word, it is the fetishizing of them rather than appreciating someone for who they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it is like, I don't like this, because it's just thirst.
I'm
No substance.
really hoping that Toby is going to pull like a fucking Uno Reverso card, and it's going to be like, he's building it up to be like, oh, they're going to get together and everything. But in reality, it's going to be a situation where Susie's like, Noelle, I like you as a friend, but like, I don't really want this. And Noelle comes to terms with that, and it's like really well written. I want that to happen. That would be really cool, because if they just get together, it's gonna be like, ah, this sucks.
Well, to me, it's like, I don't know, like something similar to that effect, but mostly just like, Noelle, who are you? I barely know you. Like, you say you like me. What do you like about me?
And then comes forth that you could bully me, and she's like, I don't want to be a bully anymore.
Yeah. Whereas, Chris or Rousey, it would make sense for them to be like romantically inclined, because her and Rousey have been spending a lot of quality time together. He,
actually, not really.
A little bit, because I mean, he teaches her like magic and everything. I mean, I haven't finished it, but like, from what I have been going through, a like Chris or Rousey like dynamic to me makes more organic sense.
You want to know what? So I had a bit of a crack idea, right? A little bit of a crack theory.
Right.
So you know how Des isn't in the picture?
Yeah.
And how it's like something clearly happened here. We don't know what. There's probably some repressed trauma. The crack theory here is that Noelle likes Susie because she reminds her of her sister, and she misses her sister so much that she's seeking any bit to like, hold on to that memory of her.
Right.
That's my crack theory. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
I mean, stranger ways of, dealing with trauma.
Because
Happen.
like from what I understand, fucking Des was kind of more described as like kind of a tomboy type character and shit with how she treated Chris and everything.
Right.
So, maybe that's also because I think Des is going to play a fucking huge part in the story.
Yeah.
But that starts getting into my theories. So, shrug.
Well, okay, since we're here,
No, because that's part of like my Deltarune shit that I was writing. Smiles.
Oh, okay, fun,
That
fun.
if I ever end up writing it again, Smiles. I'm probably gonna talk to it about it with Ace at some point. Burdley will be killed by the end of chapter 3, if not already dead. Damn. Hayes throwing that out there. Can we get Huma to rant about Burdley? That'd be cool. You want to rant about Burdley?
Yeah.
What do you think about Burdley?
He sucks.
He sucks so fucking bad, man.
He's the worst.
I
I want to throw him in a
hate
volcano.
him.
I, dude, I literally was like, while he's giving his like, here's my sad speech. I was like, don't care, skip, don't care. Yeah, fuck you.
And then after, he has like that one chance. He has the one chance where he can be like, maybe I can be better. But then he's like, Susie, you play video games? Time to simp. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna crush you with a hammer.
I'm gonna fucking German suplex you down 2 flights of stairs. I swear to God.
There's stuff I can't say yet because you haven't done the alternate route.
I know.
For chapter 2.
I want to obliterate him.
Iron, we gotta play the alternate route soon. I need to see your reaction to it.
Hey, after stream, you want to
start
playing some Deltarune?
Fucking why not, dog?
Yeah.
Haven't they put up bits and pieces that the Halloween themed cat has been super supportive of Noel for years and really likes the deer? Question mark. Yeah. I think kind of. A little bit. There's been like a little bit of a flag there. I know she said something like make sure you take care of Noel or something to Chris.
Yeah, it does seem that like the ice or cyberpunk queen, whatever the fuck she is.
No, the Caddy's sister.
Oh,
the one who's really quiet and always on her phone.
Yeah. I thought for a second you were referencing the
queen?
cyber queen who like is kind of low key trying to have like an adoptive mother role for Noel.
Right. Because her own mother sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, did you not pick up on that?
So wait, Noel's mother or the
Noel's mother. She sucks. Really bad. Because she's always busy like being a mayor and doesn't have time for her own kid.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't like her. I like it when she's written as an asshole.
Yeah.
Hey, but Noel's dad, he's fucking cool.
Oh yeah, he's a sweet dude. It could turn out to be one of those situations of like, as many parents I'm sure have to deal with this of like, I unfortunately didn't get to spend, a whole lot of time with my child because I was too busy providing,
Yeah.
And setting up their future, which is like a very like bittersweet dynamic to be as a parent,
Yeah. I also just think that she's a neglectful parent, period. Probably after trauma of losing a child. Smiles?
Yeah.
Bertley is probably the most realistic teenager in the game so far.
Probably.
Kind of, yeah. But like I don't have to like it. I still want to push him.
Look, when you are young and horny, you do some cringe shit. And I know some friends, and I haven't been as dramatic as Burdley, but I have had some moments,
Mm-hmm.
I think we all go through something a little similar. Of like, oh, you're into thing I like, cut. Starts ignoring my friend right next to me. So hey, you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Susie's great. We love Susie. Chris is great. I love Chris. Man, can we talk about that? How Chris is his own character?
Yeah, he does feel like there are subtle inclinations of him as a character.
Yeah, when you choose choices, sometimes he kind of just expresses, "I don't like this. This is not what I would be doing right now. This is out of character for me." And it's talked about many times in the past how Chris was like a little bit of a fucking mischievous troublemaker, and it's really cool because like it's very clear he's his own character, and there's something going on here, and it's like, oh boy, the prevailing theory of like, oh, you're controlling Chris as the heart, and he's actually his own entity, and blah 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 blah.
Right,
Oh,
and whether or not like you controlling him is potentially the thing stopping him from being the big evil.
it's man.
There's a lot to work with. Which is why I'm starting to like understand this community more and why they're so passionate about, you
Right?
know, speculating for the new. I did not feel that for Undertale 1. Unfortunately. Like
Well,
Undertale 1 felt like the characters were too quirk maxing for me.
Well, Undertale 1 was a complete experience that didn't have anything else coming out for it. The most you would have expanding upon the current lore would be like, what does it look like outside of the underground? And what's the deal with Gaster? Because that's a whole fucking, like, rabbit hole. You know about that? You know about Gaster, right?
Refresh my memory.
He's the guy who worked on the whole stuff regarding, what is it, the core? He made the core. But he fell in one day and disappeared out of reality.
Okay. So it's like theorized that like he went to like the other world or
Oh
something.
boy, do you not know this?
I
There's something in Undertale called a fun value, right? And when
Right.
your fun value is of a certain value, you can go to different places in the game and find these like monochrome versions of different monsters you found that have lore regarding Gaster. And it's essentially this dude is like in between worlds at this point, where he's like there but not there. He's
Yeah,
referred
like
to as the man who speaks in hands and is usually depicted as speaking in wingdings.
okay, so like a dissonant whisper. He's like a folklore legend that has like a pseudo manifestation in each world.
Something like that, though. I would have to brush up, but like he's essentially the fucking mysterious figure in Undertale. And there's nothing concrete about him. It's all kind of just like theory. And when Deltarune dropped, the way he was talking, or like the way it was depicted, right? Because the Deltarune was initially called Survey Program, right? And the way
Right.
that it was depicted as like being released and everything was, this sounds like Gaster talking to us. What is this? And the biggest link you have between Undertale and Deltarune are Gaster being a potential like something's going on there. This is very odd the way we're being led into this, and Sans. And that's only because in fucking Undertale, plug your fucking ears if you don't want to hear spoilers. During, I believe it's the true pacifist route, you can go back to Sans' house and go behind, and you'll find his lab with a broken machine.
Mm.
And there's a picture in one of the drawers that says, "Don't forget," and it's three people smiling.
Okay.
Now,
So I'm assuming that like this like kind of delves into like a like more like multiverse theory.
yeah, if you remember correctly, at the end of Genocide in Undertale, Sans talks about how he was monitoring like jumps of different universes being like fucking like ceasing to exist.
Right.
And I don't know if you remember, at the end of chapter 1 in or Deltarune, you remember how there was that little ditty at the end, the music?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me fact check myself before I say this because I'm pretty sure this was the case. Right. That music is titled "Don't Forget."
Hmm. Okay.
There are like some little things that like tenebrous connections between the two games. Like the obvious stuff is like, Tonio, you were in Undertale, but it's like, no,
Yeah.
no, that's not it. That's not it.
That's surface level shit.
That's
No,
too
I like,
surface level. You gotta dig in, bitch. Look.
yeah. The real fans know. Oh, that's cool. I would never pick up on something like that.
Well, I had like 2 years to sit here and like fucking tweak out.
Oh yeah, and like go through all like the forums and everything,
Right.
and
What do you think
you
the
know.
Piz and Zits theory? I don't remember. I don't know which one that one is. Hayes, refresh me. The Cruzy is real. Yeah, yeah. No, I love that one. Personally, I'm a fan of how they improved on the character development with Undertale 2. Yeah, with Monkey. I love Monkey.
We gotta play that again. I was like genuinely invested in that game.
That game was fun as fuck, dog.
Yeah, like even though it's telling a fucking goof ass story, I am hooked.
Oops,
It was like surprising the amount of like genuine effort that like went into that game.
It was actually fun.
Yeah.
And I got to go fishing, dog, for like a full stream.
Oh yeah.
Who
Web
most
fishing
started
too?
schizo posting again? Look, I mean, I have a lot of fucking like brain power dedicated to Deltarune for multiple years. What y'all know about
Oh,
Grandpa Semi? Technically,
fucking
Undertale 2 got me into Undertale and Deltarune. Yeah, you started playing fucking Deltarune, Artiv, and I remember you being like, I understand the Susie posters now. And that gave me big respect for you.
I like Susie a lot. She's a very good character.
Honestly, feels like Gaster is going to be another FNAF mess of spoopy secret character where it keeps building and building but never give a clear answer. I hope they don't build on him. I hope they never give us answers regarding him. I want him to be just this mysterious figure that nobody knows anything about, and you have to dig through the files to find literally anything. Because that's the whole point of him. He's not there. You have to find him.
I definitely prefer that some mysteries remain unanswered when it comes to certain fandoms.
Basically, the P&Z theory is a really good theory that claims that Sans in Deltarune is the same Sans in Undertale. I don't know if I prescribe to that, but I think this Sans does know about fucky wucky shit.
Yeah, I can at least subscribe to that because like Sans' whole like shtick is that like he can like kind of break the fourth wall. Yeah.
Yeah, he's aware of like a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, he's wise more than he lets on.
It has to do with bathrooms. Google it. All right, I'll fucking take a look. Purple guy who most aforementioned hours of tweaking were dumped upon me, and it worked. Yeah, yeah, you ate that shit up. You're like, yeah.
I think the thing I also like about Deltarune is the chapter when you're back in town and talking to all the side characters. How there is a lot of like implied familiarity to everybody. It's nice.
It's because the door to Sans' room looks a lot like the doors you travel through in Deltarune. Also, the lab behind his house, correct me if I'm wrong. You can interact with one of the doors for the following text to show up. You can see three people you don't recognize smiling with a note on the back that says, don't forget. Right, yeah, Deltarune's main theme. Characters could either be Chris, Susie, and Rousey, or Chris, Susie, and Noelle. That's the most I can remember from the theory. Well, there we go. A little bit of a blast. Which, true, the doors do kind of look like that.
It's just Sans and Papyrus, right? There isn't like an implied like third family member, was there?
Well, depends. People like
Oh
to write
boy.
Gaster as like a part of the family since he's also. I mean, I don't know if it's canon that his name is Wingdings Gaster or not, but like, it's a font. That could just be fan stuff, though.
Okay. So, Humo,
Hmm.
you gotta pill me on what the deal is with Jevil.
What do you mean?
Okay, so there seems to be. So I know he's like a side boss, right? And people hint about him, right?
Okay.
Does like other than that, does he have like bigger lore implications?
In what sense?
Um, That's a good question. I don't even know where like to begin. Like it kind of sounds like he was made out to be more important
Yeah, he's pretty important.
than just like I am chaos and I like to fuck shit up. And there was that whole story about how like another friend of like that merchant had to be the one to seal him for something.
No, the merchant had to seal him.
Right.
Sham.
Yeah. Okay, so then like the merchant is kind of like a secret badass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing with Jevil is that he has knowledge. And have you noticed how everybody who holds a dark crystal and are the secret bosses are kind of fucking insane?
Right.
So yeah, so Hayes is saying it's implied Gaster has something to do with it. It's they always talk about like the darkness and shit, right? And like darker yet darker is one of the things associated with fucking Gaster. And so even if it isn't Gaster himself, it's clear that these are individuals who've been touched with some kind of like almost like madness, you know what I mean? They felt
Yeah.
the pull of the warp. And they're stronger for it in a sense. Now, Spamton himself isn't very strong. He requires the use of his, well, I can't say that. You haven't finished chapter 2.
I know he has a big transformation later. That's all I know.
Right. But Jevil is strong. And he talks about how he seems to have knowledge regarding the knight and like the other player, or like not the player, the other key characters on the other side of our party, right? Because he talks about like the queen's hand moves forth, the knight doing his thing, all that shit, right? And yeah, Sham talks about how those dark crystals are going to be used for something important later. So the fact that one, he has all that knowledge, two, he's this strong, and three, he's holding that. He's a pretty big character. Also, I believe that's where the freedom leitmotif starts kicking in. I don't remember if there's a moment before that. Let me look it up. Because there's a couple places the freedom leitmotif is used.
Okay.
All songs with freedom leitmotif. An error occurred. Refresh.
Oh no.
World revolving. Circus, Dalton, Big Shot, Chase. Yeah, so there's a little bit used in Chase at the very beginning. Door when you're in right before you fall down, I believe. Yeah, so there's only a few places where it's used. And that's with Spamton and Jevil, and then 2 places near the beginning of the game. Not to mention, he always is talking about this freedom, which is kind of a resonating theme with a lot of the characters. Freedom to do something.
Especially with like Chris and like the thing you're told from the very start of the game.
Your choices don't matter.
Yeah, which the fan base has a lot of theories on whether they do or don't.
Oh, your choices absolutely do matter. I think that that's kind of like a bait out, similar in the sense of Undertale.
Yeah, I that's kind of the philosophy that I'm kind of thinking of too. Especially since there does seem to be a lot of implications depending on how you interact with certain characters on like how flirty you are with them, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Which does seem to imply that there might be routes, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of told us that our choices matter or how they don't matter. Well, I think it's in the similar sense to how Flowey tells you, hey, it's kill or be killed, fuck ass. But you can be the antithesis of that where you don't kill anybody and you prove them wrong. Just like you could say that your choices do matter and what you do is going to have an effect on people. A la, do you take the weird route or not? And I think that Susie's going to play a huge part in Chris specifically being able to break free of their chains and like make choices, because Susie's already proven to have the ability to make choices, right? And how she can like cut you off, or like when you were like, oh, should I go with Rousey or Susie? And then Susie's like, fuck you, I'm grabbing Rousey later, bitch.
Yeah, and they have their little carnival date,
Yeah.
which was like, and then afterwards you find out like, oh, they've been learning magic together, which is kind of why I'm like, I could kind of see them getting together.
Wrong. The only ones who mention Power of Chris's Soul. Yeah.
All right, so what is your head canon
What do you mean?
for who ends up with who?
I think that's fucking obvious, don't you?
You're Chris and Susie pill, man.
Yep.
I respect it.
The slow burn, it's so good. They trust each other. And it's gonna get even better later when like even more shit happens. Oh man, I love it. It's so cute. I'd also be fine with them just being very close friends. That's good too. Just don't put her with Noelle, please. Dear God.
That would genuinely upset me. Okay. Okay. The only way I would be okay with it, and mind you, you would have to do like a lot to earn it. If Noelle like takes the time in future development to earn it, then fine. But she has not earned it right now.
She needs to
The
have a
only
complete
people-
over rearrange of her feelings and like a fucking awakening moment where she's like, man, I'm being fucking shitty.
You know what would cause me to fucking riot if Birdley got it?
I would probably find Toby, break into his house, and stare at him. I wouldn't do anything. I'd just be like disappointed.
I just want to have a talk. Like, click open the lampshade chair late at night.
Hello, Toby. So what made you do this?
Just
All
with
right.
your laptop screen with Birdley.
Yeah, I just turn it around. I'm like, this.
Right now, I think the only ones that I would be okay with ending up with Susie would be Chris or Rousey.
Nah. Do you think Rousey has a darker motive, or is he just a goofy little goat? I can't talk about that.
Okay, like, I know that's a big, fun fan theory. I don't... It would be such a, like, twist to me.
Silence, goat fucker. You haven't finished chapter 2.
Look! I like the little goat guy. He's cute. But I genuinely don't... I don't see anything, like, hiddenly malicious about him. He seems very genuine.
Open your eyes is all I have to say.
What do you mean?
I already talked to Ace about this.
All right, well, we'll delve into it later, but
You know what? Ace, do you want in on this? Stares at chat for 5 seconds. Can I come in? Yeah, buddy, you can come in.
see, this is gonna turn into a very uncivil conversation very fast.
No, I'm with Ace on everything here. Well, I think
How dare you.
everything. You're the one who's gonna get grilled.
Man, this is bullshit.
Hi, Ace.
As
So, without spoiling chapter 2, since fucking Iron hasn't finished it, what do you think about the goat guy?
Fuck. Okay, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
I like the goat guy. I call him the boy, and you can attest to that.
I can
throughout the
attest to
entire
that.
game.
he's a sweet boy.
Yeah, I called him the boy. So I think I played through the first chapter, and relatively, or not even relatively, just wholly, like I liked the boy
Mhm.
because he was cool. He was cool. He was really sweet, and he was like the antithesis to what Susie was dealing with, in terms of like how welcoming the environment I was just thrusted into, right?
Mhm.
But then I thought about it critically the second I went to chapter 2. I'm like, maybe that's it seems it. I don't want to say like plastic. I don't want to say it feels plastic, but it feels just the.
Whoa, demons.
Oh fuck! They tried to kill me. The Rossi has just tried to kill me.
Who's casting a fucking hex right now?
The Rossi heads are trying to get me.
Goddamn.
Oh fuck. Okay. And so yeah, I don't want to say like it's plastic, like it's fake, but it feels a bit stuffy. And without getting into spoilers,
Hmm.
whenever I got into chapter two, there was some stuff that was said, and I was like, I feel like you know more than you're letting on.
Hmm.
I mean,
And
I
if I
think
say
that
any
might
more
be
than that, like I'd be
true, but
saying
I don't
something
think
like,
it's malicious, right? Like,
I
I don't
don't.
think he has
Okay,
impure intentions
okay.
or like
So I
a
know what Humo
betrayal.
said. I know what Humo said, and he can share if he wants to. But what I think is that I don't think it's malicious. I think it's more so like I think Rousey's hiding things to
Lying by
true.
omission.
Yeah, like, and I have a feeling that whatever he's not telling us, whatever he's lying about, is gonna come back to bite us in the ass royally. That's what I feel.
I mean, I could believe that more than I can believe like the theories of like Rousey is secretly evil or
I
like
don't wanna, I don't
planning a
wanna buy
betrayal.
evil. The only reason I would buy evil is that like, and this is like me personally. I don't like. I was really. I'm not gonna lie, Himo. I went into it, and the second I saw like prophecy, I rolled my eyes. I don't I don't like prophecy like stories. I really don't.
Well, that's kind of the
Cause
thing that's like has me like I think Rousey is very genuine because he does seem to believe very strongly in this whole prophecy dynamic of him, Susie, and Chris being the ones to save the world and uh, all that, which is also why I think Rousey, through the course of the events, is crushing on Chris so fucking hard because, especially if you are going down a like pacifist route,
I just put
because
earmuffs in my ears.
well, damn.
I'm not trying to hear this blasphemy.
Uh, Anywho, in that Chris in Rousey's head is this idealized hero of prophecy, right? He's going to save the world, and he's there to help him. And when Chris shows that he is exactly the hero he shown to be, and is a genuinely like nice and sweet person, and is spending more time with Rousey, I think Rousey is developing feelings.
You know, I'd use facts and logic to rebuke all of that, but I won't, and I just say I just want Cruci. So
It just sounds like you got nothing in the tank there, bud.
What was Ryan's argument? I zoned out for like 10 seconds.
I hate you
right,
both.
like right, like
No, go ahead. Repeat it. I'll rebuttal.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go for it, dog.
Okay. My I don't even know why this is a debate. This is just like what I feel.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
um. So
Yep.
Rousey,
Uh-huh.
he's a believer in the prophecy and
Right.
everything, right? He believes that Chris is destined to be this great hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even before meeting Chris, he has this hero worship complex of him,
Mm-hmm.
right? As you go through the pacifist route and you prove him to be right about all these things, but you are also spending more time with him, you know, it's it's that whole thing of like, oh, I met my hero and they're everything I thought they were and more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm spending personal time with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rousey, it is safe to say, is developing something of a crush.
I wonder why Rouse might be idolizing Chris.
Hmm.
Curious.
Yeah, yeah, rubbing my chin.
Couldn't be that they have a previous connection. Couldn't be that fucking Rouse is desperate for Chris's
Humo,
attention.
Humo.
Huh, what's up, dog?
Hey, yeah.
What's up? What?
Come on, Humo.
What?
Okay.
Rain it a little
No,
bit, bro.
that one can be inferred.
Okay, buddy.
Okay. So I haven't finished chapter 2, but I do know that there is some connection between Rousey and Azrael, right? There was mention about them and that they have like a they are like pseudo-ly like the same person.
Ace, I'm turning to you for a second, and I have a question for you.
Hey, Bubby.
Are the devil horns mentioned in the first chapter?
I don't believe so. No. Wait. Yes, they are.
Okay. I'm not
Um,
spoiling anything you couldn't put together.
and isn't Azrael like Chris's brother?
Yes.
Right. So there is that, like, you could say brotherly bond, right? But
Bond. My part.
given
I'm Bonds.
certain context clues between Rousey and the interactions that you have with them, it would imply more than just that is going on.
Do I just let it
At least
rip?
for Rousey.
Do you just? Okay.
Do I just
What
let
are
it
you
rip?
letting? What are you? What? What?
So, okay. Darkeners are a reflection of the light world
Oh boy.
via the different items. This has been proven many times, right?
Mhm.
Right?
Rouse
Okay.
has little horns on his head. Chris lost the horns at some point back in the day. I'm just saying, dog. I think Rouse is the little devil horns that Chris lost, and that's why he has such an affinity for Chris in the first place. And he's taking the form of Goat Boy because he knows that Chris has a strong relationship with his brother, and it's an attempt to make it so that he's closer with Chris.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you're like implying that he's doing that in a way to like sneak in maliciously, or just that
I'm just saying it's in a way to try and get closer to Chris as much as he can. And I have my own theories regarding everything. I don't think Goat Boy's as pure as he comes off as.
I can
So,
agree in
maybe
that.
he had a questionable past, but again, I would refer to even if that were true, and maybe that something bad happened in the past, that through spending time with Chris, he has committed to his role, if that makes sense, and maybe develop feelings.
I think he sees Chris as a means to an end.
Ooh. Ooh, you're
I,
gonna drop that and then not extrapolate?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Oh, ouch.
At least I haven't seen anything yet to.
Yes, you have.
And refuses to extrapolate.
I'm just sitting here crossing my arms right now.
Yeah, hey,
This
so
is what
Humo,
I've extrapolated so far. I
okay.
have not dug as deep
Yeah, yeah,
as
yeah.
yours, so
Yeah, as me. Yeah,
just
go on.
going
Blue
through.
messaged me, is the poor fluffy boy enjoyer being bullied?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I mean, not that badly, but
Go ahead,
I
what
mean,
were you gonna say?
you're not shit flinging at me yet, so
I could never.
that's about it. I don't know.
Hey, so
I
Humo,
Yeah, what's up, Ace?
I, I, I mean, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't, like, everything that happened within the past, like, hour and a half has just been kind of a blur.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Because, no, 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 not in, like, the grandiose sense. So, I was struggling with Asgore, like, a couple days ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I beat him, right?
Okay.
Um, I think I've, for the second time, experienced what drugs feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, like, I beat him and I thought it was gonna be really sweet, and then like he died,
Yeah, and then he died.
and then he died, and then like Flowey
oh,
took all the
so
souls,
fine,
and then
yeah,
he became something
right.
like I'd see on the internet back when I was like given unrestricted internet access.
Yeah. Omega Flowey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fight was some bullshit.
What do you mean?
That fight was horrible.
Did you have trouble?
Uh
You want to know something funny?
We're talking about like triple digits, dog.
You want to know something funny?
What's funny?
When I first did that, I didn't know you could lose to the fight. That's legit, by the way. I thought that it was like, oh, this is just like a victory lap type thing. You can't actually die.
Silence is deafening. Humo just casually flexing that he's a capital G.
Artiv
gamer.
with the aren't you scripted to win easily that fight? No. See, Artiv gets me. He knows.
I hate.
Puts a hand on Ace's shoulder.
I hate.
I'm just
Look.
saying, man.
Look. You're either good at one or two things, okay? You're either good at rhythm games or you're good at fucking bullet hells.
I'm good at both, actually.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Yes,
I
you're
am.
not.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Do I have to put up Osu right fucking now?
Go ahead.
All right, I'm doing it. This VOD's canceled now because I'm gonna play music.
The cope is on displays, man. Ace, just accept it,
I'm not accepting shit. I'm not
dog.
accepting anything.
Hold up, I gotta fucking share my screen. I ignored the change in the background.
In the
Like,
back.
I appreciate the raging against the light, but this
Why is it so unchanged? Actually.
Because I was toying around with the idea of just booting it up randomly during stream. Just for the funny.
Yeah. You should do that while we yap. That'd be funny.
You know what, this will do fine. You guys are gonna get fucking keyboard ASMR. Have fun. Alright, you can keep talking. It's fine.
This makes for great audio.
I know.
I can't think of anything else to talk about.
You stun locked me with the keys. I'm getting baby Mozarts. I mean,
Is this your baby Mozart?
I don't know, dude. I'm just like, I don't know how to continue from here.
I don't know either.
What do you mean you don't know? You talk all the fucking time, and now you're curious of what to talk about?
This guy's silent always.
What do you mean?
Are you talking about Little Iron?
I'm talking about Little Iron.
And if, despite how much I enjoy Fluffy Boy, and you know I like Fluffy Boy,
Yeah, I think we both
I
know.
would say that, in terms of like a canon, I definitely lean more towards Lulu.
Okay.
Yep. And when you made me pick between the two, that was
Yeah.
And you picked wrong.
no,
And you picked wrong.
no.
I didn't even know it was wrong at the time, but I learned it was the wrong choice to make.
This is why I fuck with you, Heavy Ace.
Dog, it was like a floss, like that's how thin it was. Like,
I hate because I hate how cartoonish it was, and I hate bringing it up because I'm like a broken record at this point. But because I sent a sad face whenever like I reached like the end stretch of the game
Yeah.
because I hated what was happening before the screen, and then I sent a smiley, and then Humo immediately got what was happening.
You missed one, do it again. Kill yourself.
You did miss one, so I wouldn't have missed one.
Okay. Points at you with my big finger.
Your big old finger.
My
Who are
big
you,
old
Lanny?
finger. Yeah, Lanny has corrupted my brain, truly.
I think that's just an effect of being around the guy. He exudes an aura,
He does exude an aura.
a big green smelly aura.
But yeah, no, I think that Goat Boy is evil for a couple of reasons. Well, maybe not evil, but I don't think he's good.
I
Yeah, because I mean, Human, that was my first time hearing you go that far as to say that, like, the form thing with the whole horns and stuff.
Yeah, well, you know. It tracks, doesn't it? Because it's awfully
Yeah.
convenient that he's, for some reason, a fucking goat.
It could just be coincidence.
I'm just saying, man, he's got a pretty big affinity for Chris. That much is clear.
That
So-
much is true, and I'm already impartial to the boy now. So
Slandering the boy.
And I will continue to slander him. Ace, tell him about the first conversation when it turns to Susie. We talked about it.
oh yeah, well I mean like I kind of don't want to because you made a really good point, and I was like, well I guess that makes sense.
Oh, is it because in relation to the end of the chapter 2 thing?
No. Or I mean we're talking about like chapter 1 right now, right?
Yeah, we are talking about chapter 1.
Okay, so and you're referring to like whenever
Like they're in the jail cell and like Rousey's like, take a moment and think.
And then we switch over to Susie, right?
Yeah, and then we cut back
And
and
then
it's
we
almost like
never-
they were having a different conversation.
Yeah.
Almost like they were trying to get the gaze of the player off them for just a little bit so that they can talk about something.
Just a tad, yeah.
Why you gotta call me out like that?
I don't know, because you asked to be called out like that?
Man,
And also because like I thought, well, first of all, I thought we were talking about because the first thing I think I remember mentioning was, whenever Rousey got on Susie's ass, whenever she was being a little thorn in the side,
Right.
and that's where I was like, well, you explained it in a way that made sense, but even then I'm still like, it seemed a bit tone deaf at the time for what Rousey said.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, I don't like you as much anymore.
Taking a minute to lock in.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe with time I'll be convinced, but as of
I
now-
doubt it. Look, I mean, like, I've been like in a community, quote unquote, for like 4 months. People are pretty headstrong in what they believe in.
I'm just I mean I'm hearing you guys out, and there might be something to it.
You're refusing.
You're
to
blinded
listen.
by the fluff.
No.
Right.
that's
Yes,
what I'm
yes,
saying is-
yes,
No.
yes.
Wrong.
Correct.
My conscience is clear.
FC, let's go.
I'm just saying there might
Below
be something
98.
what y'all are saying.
You might as well
Maybe.
quit your head, Hemo.
Hating ass hater.
98. You might as well quit while you're ahead. All right. So
That's
change
kinda-
background when.
New background.
New background. Checking my fire background.
World revolving. I had an A on this, so I'm probably gonna get my fucking shit rocked. Especially if I miss a fucking...
Around the world, around the world.
Yeah, he missed. Ugh. Look at this guy.
Ace, do you like Javel or Spamton more?
Hard question. Very hard question. You know what? I'm gonna go arbitrary. Character-wise, I like the little clown more. Theme-wise, I like Spamtons a lot more.
You like Big Shot?
I like Big Shot a lot.
And that guy is goated. Great character.
I missed or I didn't miss. I was here, but I mean, like I was kind of zoned out because I was doing something at the time. But you guys were talking about Mr. J Man.
Does Spamton get a redemption arc? I want to be bros. with
I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Aw,
I'm not saying anything either.
okay.
Play the game.
Yeah, play it.
We're
Play it.
literally gonna be playing the games as this stream ends.
Grovel.
Maybe I'm
grovel
just gonna
along
end
with the-
stream now.
I'm not gonna growl at you, you fucking freak.
I bet,
was
if,
gonna
I bet
ask-
if Rousey asked you to grovel, you would.
Would not.
Right. I was gonna ask, Kimo, were we supposed to like? Was stream supposed to be anything tonight,
Nope.
or was it just supposed to be app?
I decided it's a gorilla stream, dog.
Okay.
Yippity yappity. How long have we been going?
Hour and a half.
Alright, well, we can probably keep this train going.
Wait, what? Hold on, what was that? What are you talking about, Cocainer?
Do we have more?
Oh, the
to talk
change?
about?
Yeah, right.
The change. A
Kinda-
cobalt. Okay, buddy.
Mr. Humo got caught red-handed? What do you mean I got caught red-handed? I have to play it at some point. That's what fucking Ace redeemed his Humo coin for.
Hey guys, did you know that Humo actually bought change for himself? Crazy story. I know.
Do I need to go grab the screenshot?
But the
Yeah, flash
Susie
it up on
head-
screen. Actually, I'm proud of that. That's the one purchase I'll ever be proud of.
Fucking hell.
Now, if you're a Susie head, I respect you. I understand. I get it. I'm there.
I think, yeah, I think we've been through that. But like, Patui.
I think I gave you a Humo dollar, Cocaine. I don't know if I gave you a Humo coin.
If you're a Noel head, I'm gonna shove you in the nearest locker, and then shove that locker into a dumpster, and then a wood chipper.
Okay, wood chipper was unnecessary.
Yeah, you're unnecessary. How about that?
You know what? You're fat.
You
Dollar?
fucking
What's
smell.
the difference? Dollar is a piece of paper. Humo coin has its weight in gold.
Yeah, it does have its weight in gold. I know it because he gave it to me while he was tipsy.
Yeah, no, I was drunk, I think.
No. I see. It was subtle to pick up on, but there was you were laughy whenever you were tipsy. Whenever you got drunk, Noda, you actually started slurring your words.
Dude, when Blue gets drunk, he gets very fucking giggly. It's funny. I
When
haven't
Blue
seen
gets drunk?
Jake Blue.
Oh,
I want to see Jake drunk. I haven't seen him drunk yet.
I don't think you should drink.
Why not?
I just don't think Jake should drink at
Nah.
all.
We saw him a little bit on one of the creator, like, what was the fucking Roach creator spotlights?
Really?
He popped open a bottle of whiskey and just started drinking it. He was goof max.
I see that.
Also, Humo Dollar is not worthless. You just need a lot of Humo Dollar to redeem something. Whereas Humo Coin is basically like you slide it across the table, and I have to like stare at you for a second.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
yeah.
you remember John Wick?
Oh yeah, I
Continental
was
Coins?
gonna say that. Took that shit out of my mouth.
Easy.
Just say that. John Wick
Yeah,
coin.
but what could I redeem the coin for? Like, what kind of crazy, like...
I have to play Change on stream, so like that's about the vibe.
You've only got a 75% chance of it working though.
So if I hand you the coin, are you like obligated to like finish the first chapter of the coin too? Or you're fic?
Maybe.
Deltarune fic?
See, I see. I just told you the condition is that there's a 75% chance that it works.
I have the ability to override at any point. Smiles.
You wouldn't do that to me, right?
Blue out here going, huh?
You wouldn't do that to me, right?
I wouldn't do that to you.
You wouldn't do that to me,
Why?
right?
Why would you say that?
You wouldn't do that to me though, right?
Humo Dollar's no longer backed by silver. It's over. Yeah. Sorry, guys. How do we earn Humo coins? It can only go up in value. Vice, I hand you a Humo coin.
Well, there you go.
Nice voice,
It's
bro.
that easy.
You get a Humo coin. Everybody else can
It's
go
that
fuck
easy.
themselves.
The only two people who ever owned a Humo coin in the history of Humanodo Discord.
Fuck,
server,
I need to
Ryzen.
like I need to have like a fucking track record on this.
It's so over.
Notes app. Notes. New note. Humo coins
Speaking of redeeming
in
stuff, did you ever like
circulation.
that bet that you did with Lanny? Did you ever like decide on what thing you were gonna call him?
No, I still have the Vice coupon, but I did have I do have Kev working on something.
Very.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is it hush hush?
Currently.
Hell yeah.
Can I have one, please? No. The rest of you have to earn it.
Really out here
Right.
eating.
See, I earned it because Humo just felt bad.
Yeah, I do feel bad because you're like, I hate you. I hate you. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm like, it's okay. Here's a Humo coin.
No, that was after everything was said and done.
And then you like actually like were apologizing to me later.
I did. I felt like shit.
And I told you, dude, it's fine.
I felt horrible.
Ace
I
does
said-
have a tendency to get some win streaks in him.
I say really mean things, and then like 2 hours, the fucked up creature experiences remorse, and I just
You know, out of all the Mia picks, I think that's my favorite.
What the fucking
The fucked up creature feels remorse. Yeah.
Spider druid, yucky.
What if I had Spider on the spotlight one day?
Oh, for fuck's sake, please,
That'd
for the
be
love of God,
funny.
have some respect for everyone here.
But they don't respect me.
I respect you.
I know you do. But some of these people are rather rowdy.
Plus, I don't even know, like, same thing with, like,
I mean, like,
Mr. Milf. Same thing with Mr. Milfman. I don't think he speaks that much.
Milf, man.
Yeah, the guy behind Milf Game.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I know him personally. He might be here at this current hour, actually.
I only know him through osmosis, like a pseudo web connection of knowing Bond and Bond being tied to the project.
Bond's tied to the project?
Who is Milfman, by the way?
Excuse me?
I believe.
Is that Zavik or?
Zavik.
Yeah. I see them around from time to time.
Yeah, they pop their head up every once and again.
Oh shit! I fucking
think-
remembered.
I mean, someone can correct me, or Bond can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Bond has like helped with artwork, and I don't know to what extent. I just know that they have. That they have worked on Mega Love Mania, obviously Mimi Project, and I believe the MILF game, whatever. Which name I
think-
keep forgetting.
I definitely know that he's currently working on an animation for one of his characters. That's all I know.
Well, he's also got his own like personal project.
He has like, dude, doesn't he have like several?
Yes, he's like the guy likes to write little green text stories every now and then, and
No, I
he's
see.
got this whole, the Bayou Kids stuff.
Oh yeah, I see them around a lot. Yeah.
Very cute.
What if I had Spider on the spotlight? You mean
Dude.
Artiv, right?
This
Bro,
bit fucking
imagine
sucks.
if
I
that
hate this bit. This bit that Ardive is Spider makes me really upset, and I don't know why.
If that was true, I would actually find that very funny.
It's not true.
I would probably like them a little bit more.
Well, see,
It's
here's the
not
thing. From everything I've been told, I shouldn't have respect for Spider, but I have respect for Artiv. Is the thing. So I don't know. There would be like there'd be a clash in my brain.
Well, that's because like for the most part, Ardive's like cool. He has like a lot of redeeming qualities.
He does.
As for Spider, I mean, there's like.
Artiv's just a
what-
funny little guy, a funny little Mia simp.
But like
Fucking
Spider's like actually like malicious. He's an evil creature.
Everybody's asking for Humo coin now.
Like,
Cocainers out here saying, if I do an offering, do I get a Humo coin? What the fuck
Yeah,
is the
I
offering?
think-
Blue,
think
you
the
get like
mistake
10
was-
Humo coins.
We shouldn't have. Okay. I feel like the
I
mistake
refuse
was
to
making it
elaborate.
public in the.
we should hand them out into like community nights. Whoever like wins the most at something.
Ew.
Hmm.
I can't give the commoners coins.
The darkeners, these fucking darkeners, I can't give them coins.
Hard R and everything.
Yeah. I miss playing rhythm games. Rhythm games are fun. Also, hi Grams.
I do miss playing some Guitar Hero 3 with the boys back in the day.
Oh no!
Working on Mimi game and a bit of
Shove you in
a
a
bit
fucking
from
locker.
Megalomania. Need to finish something for that vlog. But the Bayou Infants, I
You know,
love
Ace-
these kids.
I want to give you a wedgie.
Why are you
Ooh,
giving Ace
You want
a
to
wedgie?
elaborate on that voice crack, Buggy? Bubby?
Yeah, you're one to talk.
Baby.
Bubby? 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 You've had like
I think there's
several
a
of
lot
them
of
in a
those.
single stream.
I voice crack very frequently. That's because I'm a real
Yeah.
man.
I don't want a Humo coin. Okay.
I don't!
I'll give you a Jake coin. Even though
You
those aren't
literally
me to, those are not
you
mine to
just-
give out, but I'm gonna give you one.
You just can't use it. Ever. Take a bite into it. It's one of
Have-
those like chocolate covered coins.
Have I shown you guys evil Humo dollar?
I mean, wouldn't like
Ooh,
a
wait, I think you have shown me evil
be
humor
more
dollar.
value than whatever Humo's giving out right now?
Do you guys
Yeah.
want to see? Do you guys want to see the evil dollar?
Humo is single-handedly destroying the value of his own currency.
Guys, look, evil dollar,
Evil dollar?
evil dollar,
Show it on
Where's-
stream.
evil dollar.
Oh, evil dollar. Yo, yeah, I've seen evil dollar.
One evil
yeah.
dollar.
I've recognized evil dollar.
Holy shit, that's evil.
Welcome to Evil
It's
Dollar.
malicious. It's malicious.
This is one of those things, I've talked about it before. Sometimes my brain just decides it wants to make something, and, like, I have to see it through. This was one of them. I think I was talking about, like, an evil dollar with Lanny, so I made this.
I thought Lanny made this.
No, I made this. This is mine. I made this.
Okay.
Evil
So
dollar.
talking about changed, I saw that in the background. That's the one where like you get like slowly morphed into a.
Yeah, boot it up, Humo.
You get fucking Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah, boot it up, Humo.
It's the author's thinly veiled coming out story.
I don't think this is thinly veiled at all.
Yeah.
You think this is thinly veiled?
Change special. Oh, what is this doing? Wait, I'm scared.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Oh my god.
I'm scared. I'm leaving. I'm done. Evil dollar.
I saw like 2 things pop up. What happened?
I like changed special and it was like, what do you like to install? I'm good, dog.
Humo, I want you to know that the guy who made this is currently working on another game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at that.
Fat boyified game.
Oh, I saw that. Was that
Don't
was that
look
who
at
I
that.
thought it was? Was that who I thought it was?
It's evil. You can't see that. I was
Is
trying to
that- is
send
that-
Ace something. Ace.
Yeah.
I worked on. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Ace. I worked on this.
Let me see.
Keeps putting up evil dollar on stream.
Should I show that on stream?
I don't. You know what? I actually don't know if you should. I don't know if you should.
Iron, do you
wanna
want to see?
Give me.
This came as a result of me talking with Lassiter for a couple minutes.
Yeah, you shared that before.
I shared it, but I didn't put it up on stream.
Yeah, I think you should. I think no. I think no.
Nobody's gonna have a shit fit over that.
You'd be surprised.
Hey guys, look at
Oh,
this.
no. I know that tone of voice. I know that tone of voice.
I
That's
feel
all you
Hemo would
get.
die playing West of Loathing. That's a good game.
I'll play West of Loathing at some point. I know that's one that I would like to take a look at.
Can Yeehaw Man join for that venture?
Maybe.
Okay.
Have you mentally recuperated from Left 4 Dead?
As long as Rochelle isn't there, I think I should be fine.
As long as
Okay.
you never have us play versus ever again.
I think if we wanted to play versus, it had to be full because I don't think anybody could stomach trying to play with the AI.
I have never like experienced Hemo that like I could feel the even like Trouble in Terrorist or like rounds. I could not like just feel the radiating aura of upsetness that got.
Yeah, no, I thought it. You know, it would have been one thing if he just like went silent. He deafened, and that made me realize I don't think he's the happiest camper at this current moment.
I had to deafen because I was gonna say such mean shit otherwise.
Dude, I get that feeling because like when I get in those moments, I don't say anything, but I let everyone just like dwell on what just happened to me, and it just makes me
like,
infinitely more upset.
such a series of unfortunate events because like right before I got pinned, I like turn around, get one shotgun blast out before the charger gets me, and then all that shit happens to Humo of him getting pinned by the hunter.
It was
And
bullshit.
then Rochelle is just
Rochelle just
shaking
stands there.
around, staring at
Oh
him.
my god. Oh my god. That was so bad. That was so bad. Yeah, I need to start doing that honestly. I don't know how like my friends will take it, but whenever I get upset, I need to just go on deafen for a few minutes. Because something unfortunate will happen to me and then I just get like really mad. And then they'll dwell on it for like another like 15 minutes and it just makes me all the more upset.
Yeah.
Thank you, Iron.
I got you, dog. Little guy. Hat's head.
I think he would bite you.
He would. But then I'd swat his nose with a newspaper.
My nose?
Yeah.
Old man still has newspapers. Omega Wolf.
Owls.
Old man.
You got a fucking huge old sniffer.
Pushing 30.
Closer to
Yeah,
30 than
Petey.
he's ever been.
Yep.
By the way, my birthday's coming up this next week. Smile.
I'll make sure to forget.
You would, and you will. I know you will.
I don't even know it, so.
Put it on the calendar.
Just so you can purposely forget it.
Yeah. I look at it and I scrub it out.
It to me for like no reason. He like one day just decided I'm gonna like blood feud with Iron for like no reason.
No, there's a reason, and you know what? It makes me kind of sad that you don't know what that reason is.
I don't think about you, Ace.
You don't think about me that much.
Ah.
Damn. It's not even Iron himself. It's a pseudo extension of Iron. Is what I despise.
What does that even mean?
he should know what it means.
No, I think I vaguely know. We were like talking about the Bianca pick one time.
No. Yeah, I've had plenty of people shit on my stuff. I kind of don't care.
It wasn't even like shitting on it. It was like me like being like, I don't understand why like.
Yeah. And then like, you were yeah. You were like, I don't know why the writer. I was in the VC at the time, by the way. He was like, I don't know why the writer chose to do this, that, or the other. It was with like Anon and whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
I didn't say it was
And then
bad.
I was
I was just like,
hey.
it's an interesting choice. I don't get it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
I
the
was like,
writer
hey.
should fucking kill themselves.
Yeah, like, hey,
Okay.
I wonder who the writer could be.
That was a funny moment.
That was pretty funny.
That was like a
pretty
Family Guy
sweet.
funny moment.
That was a Family Guy funny moment. That was a cutaway Family Guy funny moment.
I mean, other than that, I don't know.
I mean, you know what? No, I'm not gonna spell it out for you.
Okay.
I should do ASMR sometime.
You're getting compliments in chat.
Who, me or?
No, fucking Humo for his awesome Osu gameplay.
Yeah, I gotta prove you wrong. Unless that was a joke and they're saying I'm shit, in which case, fuck
No,
them.
No, they went, holy cow, is that Humo actually playing this? I never know he could go that fast.
Oh yeah. I'm actually one day off from Yuko Kanero's birthday. I am November 15th.
And of course, Cars over here saying Humo's good with his fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
Cars is very target shaped.
Target shaped.
Yeah.
I think, actually, I was gonna say, it's the same thing, but I was just gonna say that he makes himself to be a target, but that's the same thing.
Yippee! Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, I just remember. I mean, so yeah, I beat the weird TV flower thing,
Yeah, Omega Flower, yeah.
and then like, I saved him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Alright.
And then like, I went on, or no, he said that I needed to do something because something about this ending was unfair or whatever. I don't know what that something is.
Well, I mean, was that your first run through?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's did you befriend everybody?
I didn't kill anyone.
Did you go back and do the fucking cooking thing with Undyne?
The with a who
Ooh,
and with
stinky.
Undyne.
Sorry.
Oopsies.
Essentially, you can't get true pacifist on your first go, so if you do basically all pacifists during like the credits or something, Flowey's like, "Hey, this wasn't the best. It could be. Let me let you know a secret. Go do this, and then you can do that."
So now I need to go do that.
Yeah, there's another thing. That was supposed to be something you just did, period, because you can do that on your first
Okay.
playthrough. But you'll basically on a new playthrough be able to go to the true lab, which is how you get the true ending.
Okay.
Yeah. Artem's birthday is fucking November 27th. Somebody write that down.
I'm gonna have to look up how to do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know
need
how
to
to do
look up how
that.
to forget that. I'm kidding.
Still got Fang ASMR in your back pocket for a rainy day, truly.
Hey, dweeb.
Get out!
There!
Ew.
Yucker.
Ew. The fuck is wrong with you?
You, me,
God.
suddenly.
What's wrong with you?
Evil aura.
You got something up you want to tell?
I'm gonna kill. Ooh. Cyber grind.
Cyber grind?
I can't do that fucking song. It's like 5 stars.
We're really just sitting here as heroes. I'm assuming because I trashed on this fucking rhythm game.
You baited me. You baited me.
I am just now.
It's just that easy. Say that I'm bad at something, I'll be like, oh yeah, watch this. Cracks my knuckles.
So what you're saying is that you're bad at writing.
Yeah, you're right.
God damn it! I thought it worked.
Well, see, I was conscious of it that time.
Oh, okay.
Damn. You gotta catch him lacking Ace. He was prepared to mentally parry that one.
He was. Although, I mean, like, as much as he rants on about motherfucking creators being self-deprecating, he does it himself.
Real and true.
I try not to though. Like when I drew Chiro.
Whatever.
Like when I drew Chiro, I wasn't too self-deprecating.
You weren't self-deprecating at all, and I love that.
True.
You were actually very confident in yourself, and you made me smile and blush like a little girl.
Did you kick your little legs?
Yeah.
Hey, Humo, what do you feel about my Chiro, teehee? Haha.
Haha. Yummers. Couldn't show that one on stream.
Cat will never know.
Oh,
I mean, you did technically show it for a nanosecond.
True. When I like super zoomed out.
Yeah.
It was a blink and you miss.
If you were there for the magma, you'd know.
my magma experience was that stream whenever Himo was just selectively choosing what to show because he was live.
Yep. Now people are asking for the sauce.
I mean, you posted it in Filth, didn't you?
Pretty sure I did, yeah. If you just go there, you can probably find it. You know, I don't think Bond would draw something quite like that.
Jake was talking about how he was in Bond's DMs talking about doing heinous things to Diego. I think.
Oof.
Yeah.
You know, Diego doesn't get nearly as much love as he deserves in the community.
I think he gets exactly as much as he gets. Maybe even a little bit more.
Heinous.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just like your aura. I hope you grow as a person.
I have grown as a person. I have grown as a
You're
person.
small.
I have grown as a person. I mean, I know I'm small, but I have grown as a person. Look, I cruci post now.
True. I like how this just turned into an Osu stream. Makes me happy.
I said that. Stop stealing my flow.
Agrees with you? Question mark?
It ain't got no flow in it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I remember there was some times when I would just be in the Discord like playing Osu. Except I'd be muted because I didn't want to overpower everyone with like the fucking clicky clackies.
Yeah, I like the clicky clackies though.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people like the clicky clackies.
Yeah, the left part of my brain really likes the clicky clackies.
how's the Lunara pick going?
Was that Iron?
How's the Lunara pick going?
I don't know, read it.
Damn. True.
I mean, that's the easiest way to dictate how it's going.
Fair enough.
I mean, I've been.
I didn't know how you were feeling about it. Damn, like.
I mean, good. I mean, I feel kind of shitty because I can't really like. A lot of people like it already, which is kind of crazy considering I've only written like 2 chapters. But I've just been really preoccupied with Bianca related endeavors and like 4 other mods that I can't talk about.
That's wacky crazy, dog.
It is pretty wacky crazy, which is why like I think I said it at one point to maybe like Smoka or somebody. I said to somebody where I don't want to say I'm getting burnt out, but I'm getting to a point where
A little overwhelmed.
like I signed up for a lot of things and it's going all right. It's going pretty good actually, I'd say. But after everything is said and done in the writing department at least, I'm probably gonna slow down the rails and focus on doing art again because I haven't drawn in a really long time, and I haven't played my guitar in a really long time because I focus like almost everything into writing. So after everything is said and done, especially after Bianca and the Nara thing, and because the other 4 mods is just like I'm just peer reviewing pretty much. I just do a lot of editing over there. Whereas for Bianca thing and like Lunara thing, I'm like writing. Yeah, but after all that is said and done, I'm probably gonna go back to drawing again because I miss it. I do miss it.
I know I have like a lot of back and forth whenever I'm like doing too much writing. I'll like draw again, and if I spend too much time drawing, I'll be like neglecting my fig.
Mm-hmm.
And I do kind of want to like blaze through a couple chapters and then like take some extended time to just like get back into like studying art.
I mean, it doesn't help that like what I come up.
Also, keep the chat entertaining for a little bit. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick.
I
What do you mean? I've been entertaining them.
Yeah, he's doing his job. He's being an entertainer. I'm sorry.
Why?
I made noises.
My right hand just like fucking tweaked out in the middle of there.
You want to talk about that?
Nah. I mean, what is there to tweak about my like, or talk about? My fucking hand just went.
Yeah. Is there a reason for that?
It just like got overloaded for a second.
I see.
What'd you think of the Humo tree, by the way?
I'm reading it. I'll probably wait like whenever people come to me with like stuff to read, especially, I like to read it and then dwell on it for like a day and then read it again.
Run it back.
Yeah, run it back, make sure I got all my thoughts. Cause I'll use that off day to like think about what I read. And then I'll go back and really be like, okay, did I get anything like wrong?
Right.
I'm glad you shared this with me. Actually, I do like that you trust me enough to share this with.
Well, you're a fellow cruisy tweaker, so it makes sense.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's like it's the same deal with like what you said whenever you were Sappy Noto. Like, you haven't shared this kind of like just any Joe Schmo.
Correct. For inquisitive eyes only.
Right. I'm very inquisitive.
Oh. This is like jingling keys in front of a baby. True.
Oh, I didn't even mention my own personal project either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Oh yeah. So, I mean, I talked about it on my spotlight those few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Little melody world. What was I gonna say? So the main reason why I figured I just take a break from writing in general after everything I'm doing is said and done is that like I've reached a point where I'm okay, so I'm never content because you can always be better at something, right?
Yeah.
But originally my plan was to just get a bunch of friends to help me in the art department because in terms of digital art, I suck. I really only like doing like traditional. But I figured that if I wanted to get the vision that I wanted for my personal project, I'd figure I'd have to at least have some semblance of like involvement in the art. So that's where that's where all of my energy is going to be going to once all of that is said and done. But like I only said that at the start because like right now I feel content with my writing capabilities.
Vice said, "Tell Ace all he got to do is ask, and I'm there."
Yeah, I fucking know you.
Hey. I would love to get like art lessons from my boy.
I'd love to too, but like I'd have to. First of all, I mean, I'm sure the second I say it, I'm probably getting a DM from like 3 different motherfuckers who do digital and be like, I don't know where to get, I don't know where to start with when like in referring to like a stylist or whatever.
I just use my cheap little Wacom.
And yeah, now that I said that, I'm definitely getting at least like one person, probably Vise, slipping in like, hey buddy.
I literally was like, so after I played Wani, it kind of like reignited my like spark for like wanting to get into art. And I was like, I'm gonna buy like the cheapest, shittiest like little drawing tablet I can, and if I like turn out to like either not like it or not feeling it, it won't be like any skin off my teeth, that kind of money.
Right.
And then
Yeah, I feel that.
Really got into it. That's kind of long and short of it.
Yeah, but I was trying to do that thing where, again, after everything is said and done, just like every day I just draw something digitally to just get it out there. That little 100-day challenge where you just draw anything.
Yeah. I've been doing something a little bit similar, not like an everyday thing, but I've been like trying to just draw stuff to draw.
Yeah, you do something,
like
no?
crack pages.
Yeah.
I just got too much shit going on. I don't think I got the time to dedicate to art.
You're a busy boy.
Sometimes I'm too busy being lazy.
Yeah, but like we already did that in DMs.
Not gonna lie, there are some days that writing took longer just because I was vegging out.
I kind of feel that, but like, it's such a. I find it like okay, so I find it like a detriment and a good thing at the same time. I've said it time and time again where once I get going, like whenever I start writing, I don't stop until I literally either pass out or until it's done.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm a very zone type of person.
Yeah.
Zone mentioned.
It's always like a matter of like that motivational support. Like, especially for like my early chapters, I was locked in. I was in the zone. I had tons of motivation. I knew what I was like aiming for and could execute it fairly rapidly. It was, dude. I like there was a series of things that just like created this like wall barrier for me with chapter 5.
But you finally got up, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the amount of messages I got like after I played it, being like, "Yo, it's still here! It's back! Let's fucking go!"
It's live.
Yeah. The writer's he's still making stuff. I can't believe it. I've been waiting for this for so long. Which was also very like genuinely heartwarming. And I appreciate all the support from the boys from the server. You know, encouraging me to keep it up.
But you
Fuck me.
Big lovies. I'm gonna sat max.
You're gonna stat max?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we stat max?
Yeah.
I feel like stat max needs. Do that.
I don't know. Maybe a few more drinks. I'll go with that.
I can't drink. I can like get milk or whatever.
Milk boy.
Getting turned on milk.
You getting turned on, huh?
No.
Well,
Oh, what'd you say? Wait, huh? Iron?
straight thought.
Oh, okay. I want gay thoughts.
You can find them in abundance on the server.
I know I can.
They've been pretty
I love
potent lately.
Yippee.
I don't think it was ever asked. Did Huma play like one of the Dark Souls or Elden Ring? Played Elden Ring all on stream. Haven't played the Dark Souls on stream, but I have played all of them. Haven't played the DLC for 2 and 3. Was working on the Elden Ring DLC last I was playing. There you go.
Yuckers.
Freaky has been deployed. This sounds like brain hurt.
Let's see.
I don't know who he's referring to in that.
I think I heard an alien for a second.
This is glorp shit.
I have like a love-hate relationship with that fucking guy.
This is glorp shit.
This is glorp shit.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
can we get glorp shit?
People are DMing me, but they're not sending me what I thought they're sending me. They're just DMing me just to DM.
I'm getting a fucking earful after stream now. Fuck.
Oh, why?
Duo is silly.
No. Maybe.
What happened, Bubby?
I'm gonna keep playing my video game.
What happened, Bubby?
Is Lou about to hit you with some
Bond posted in filth? Alright. Stream break.
Who?
Hey yo.
I can't check because I'm a clean
Yeah,
boy.
idiot.
Whatever.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking dweeb.
And give in to temptation. I'm sorry that everyone here is fucking gooner.
No, Bond, I'm not gonna throw it up on stream. I don't show filth on stream, except that one time, and everybody did not let me hear the fucking end of it.
Yeah, Bon, I don't think you'll ever hear the end of the taffy drawing.
Yumgers.
Damn, 70 pounds of Diego ass.
Is it Diego ass? Unreal?
And Reed, I believe.
And Reed ass?
Yeah.
It's because of Jake. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Anon is in there.
Whoa. I feel like I'm getting kind of gaslighted right now.
What do you mean? Why would we
Because
gaslight you about that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have a point, but he started like I felt like I was getting gaslighted when you brought up Anon is in there. I'm like, ah.
That was Laguchi? Oh, I see.
No, it was a Gucci. Actually, yeah, I had to read in it. What was I thinking?
Show on stream coward. No, you can't bait me that easy.
I feel like if you cropped out the Reed part, You could probably show the Diego part, but you definitely cannot show the Reed part.
I see. The thing is, I think Bond doesn't want it to be shown.
There are certain ones of the Diego art you could show. The one above the.
I already taunt Bond enough by showing the fucking Tiffany biting art.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you scroll even further, there's
Plus, like,
that's Mimi.
more than half the people who are watching the stream are fucking have access to the filth. So.
Hey guys, if you're not in the Discord, by all means, join the Discord. It's really cool in there.
Some
It is really-
peak Bond
it's-
sauce.
It is really cool in here. You know what you get whenever you join? You get a whole lot of banter.
Ain't got no banka in it.
Hey,
And
I'm gonna.
what
Hey,
is a
Mo,
fighter?
die?
Ooh. Okay. End stream. Wait, doesn't end stream? Blue said he knows what he did.
Evil, you're evil.
What did I do?
You're evil.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
You're evil. He deleted it.
Well, that's Bond's choice. I can't.
Deleted it. I got scared.
What do you want me to say?
Apologize.
What do you mean apologize? Bond came in here and said I freaked, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go look, and I'm like, yep, that's freak.
Okay, but like he was like, hey, don't show it, and then you were humoring the idea for like 2 seconds.
No, I
Guys.
never humored the idea.
We made
No, I didn't. I said I wouldn't show it because I already torment Bond enough.
That was like 20 minutes after the fact.
What do you mean?
All I'm saying, Bond, is good stuff there, brother.
Honestly, like, I'm coming back to the art thing for a second. Honestly, I wouldn't even like be mad, or not mad, but like, all I want, cause like I can draw like okay. I think I doodle Bianca like every day. That's not a bit. But the last like art that I've ever shown was that Fang piece, like God knows how long ago. Only real ones know what that one looked like.
I just want to add, Bond, you don't gotta worry about anybody like finding out from the stream. The audio's fucking nuked at this point.
Yep. Ain't
Oh,
got
yeah.
no audio in it.
Yeah, this VOD is not existing.
No, it'll exist. It's just there's not gonna be audio for large swaths. I would know because I've done an Osu stream in the past.
Oh, and it was just railed.
Well, you gotta be there to be there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It will only live in
I
our
don't want to do
memories
this
now.
one.
Yeah, so much for remembering shooting the shit. There's no shit to shoot.
Ain't got no shit in it.
And you got no shit in it.
Ain't got no shooting it.
Kimo, you have a gun.
Yeah. I got multiple. Why?
Yeah, because you're American.
What?
Because you're American.
I got the red-blooded American in me!
Yep.
I like that. You should get that voice more often.
Why?
It was funny.
It was funny.
It was funny.
Write
I
a
like
character
that.
for me to voice with it.
Write a kid. What? I mean, none of my shit is getting on here. That's for damn sure. And I don't say that to self-deprecate. I mean that because your backlog is like
True.
fucking-
Massive.
I'm
out here fucking shooting shit! Got cans of
don't-
tannerite to watch the explosions!
You just sound like a watered-down Mr. Torque.
True.
Because I already know, I don't even, actually I don't know, because I don't even want to like imagine half of the fucking requests that you get for the next fucking reading once you're done with the ones that you currently are reading.
I remember someone like fucking was recommending my thing. I'm like, dog, I barely got shit done, and plus like,
I'm,
you went for, like,
yeah,
a
I
million
know,
things.
like, I'm saying like, I remember, I forgot who it was, but someone, I was like, it was like 5 chapters in, and I was like, dog.
Oh, hey,
Were you-
Vice. Forgot to ask, did you appreciate the fucking reading stream since you were gonna use that the next day as audio?
Mhm.
That stream was long as hell. I was reading a chapter for 2 hours straight, dog. That shit's rough.
It is, dude. I honestly like. I look at the word count and I don't consider like giving proper like emphatics, emphasis, speech in regards to like whenever you're reading to like an actual audience and you have to, you know, try. I actually try.
Yeah, which I really try to do.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I love you for that. I really do. But like, I like in my head, I'm like, it can't take that long. And then I remember that, well, Mr. Streamer actually likes to put some effort, some elbow grease into what you read, so.
You know, that was one thing that Lanny said to me that really made me feel very nice, and that was, that I take the time to like actually try and act it out instead of just reading it as is, like adding different things to the
I like
words.
that a lot.
He put some stank in his step.
He do put some
Some
stink in his
mustard
step.
on it.
I even take creative liberties sometimes, and like
I know,
sigh or
that's pretty
pause when there
cool.
isn't one.
I know, and sometimes, I mean, you just like flip a word or two here and there.
Yeah, well, I know with like fucking when I'm doing that in the chamber at the very least, a lot of that is just like I've gotten to the point now where I'll just misread something and I'm like, okay, well instead of like backtracking, I'm just gonna like roll with it.
I mean, it's not like anything egregious. You just like flip a word here and there too.
Yeah. Or like I'll change a yes to a yeah because it makes more sense in my head.
Yeah, baby. Oh, Sassy Blue is fucking coming out in full swing.
I know.
It's like,
I
while
know.
you're
God, don't I
later.
fucking know.
Ungo.
Ungo.
Uh-oh. Mr. Man's in trouble.
I am no longer freaky. Welcome back, Bon. Haven't had a chance to listen yet. We had 3,500 people out of power till today. It's gonna be an unwind tomorrow morning unless the whore known as Mother Nature throws another tornado at me. Appreciate it though. Heart been thinking of the clear finger for a while of the previous chapter. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. There's a lot. There's 2 hours of yap and then 2 hours of reading. It's good. Hungry. Like the place.
Hungry. Yeah.
See, the worst part is I can't even avoid blue because, like, if we're doing fucking Deltarune after this.
I mean, he doesn't have to, boys.
And deprive him of his rouse.
Oh no. If push comes to shove, I'm free tonight. I can voice someone.
Where did you even stop at, Iron? I can't even remember.
Fucking...
Hello.
yeah, I think it was like right after Birdley gave his fucking like
Dork-ass
I'm like-
speech.
yeah dorky ass speech that I was like don't care, didn't ask L plus ratio plus your Birdley.
I actively, like, skip through it because you're like, I just don't give a
I
fuck
hate
about you.
That's me, man. I gave Bro a chance.
Like I like kind of skimmed through it. Like I didn't skip everything, but there was definitely moments where it was like, damn, I don't care.
Wow, that's crazy. Skip.
Yeah.
I said it in. I was just reiterating something that me and Himo talked about, where he had that one inkling, that one singular moment where I was like, huh, would you look at that fucking characterization? And then, oops,
Oops, all
Yeah,
cringe.
like, you know,
Oops,
like,
all cringe.
I don't like you, and like, but you know, there might be, and you're a simp.
and you're fucking, oh my god. Dude, the whole Noel and like his own like denouncement of himself, that was so cool. 20 seconds later, I hope you rot in a ditch.
And then when he was telling Noel, I've fallen for Susie, and then he gets choked the fuck out.
I honestly wish he fucking smashed his windpipe into. I'm mad now.
How long is this fucking song? I don't want to play this one.
Like Birdley, he is a funny character, but I hate him.
He's funny. He's also like, who was it? Fucking Cocainer, who said that he was like the most accurate depiction of a teenager.
He's not wrong.
I mean, yeah, he isn't wrong. I can still hate him though, because he's a little bitch.
because I think many of people know a Birdly in their life.
Yeah.
If I did, I've repressed them from my memory.
I mean, I can definitely recall several Birdlies I knew.
Missed a note, kill myself.
Yeah,
We're just cycling through songs here right now, completely new
This is what I do sometimes, dog.
songs.
definitely
I
have,
could fucking never. I only like, and even when I stop a song, I either do it because I didn't perfect it, or if like I missed one.
Nah, sometimes I just don't fuck with what I'm... Like, the beat map is not what I'm fucking with. That's just how it is. Like, I'm probably gonna get, like, like a minute into this one and it'll be like... I'm good.
my vibe. The vibes are off.
I'm not feeling it.
It's either because, like, I don't feel it, or, like, I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to beat this
Oh,
one. with
we
reason.
found out about the filth channel. Uh-oh.
Wait, he found the filth?
Who
I
said avoid me? Question mark. I would never.
Yeah,
Well, no, I
Blue
said I can't even avoid blue.
Yeah, Bowie said that exists. He was replying to someone who was talking about the filth.
Oh, no.
I think
We're gonna
about
see
having very-
fucking Mia filth now. This sucks.
Yeah, this
Man.
does suck.
I hate
You know
this
what?
fucking house.
This timeline sucks.
Erases it.
Yeah, don't be your heroes.
Man.
Don't let me
I
be your
don't-
hero, dog.
I don't think you're not my hero.
No, that was the message to everybody. No,
Oh.
that's not you.
Yeah, just
Look, I
like-
already know I'm not your hero.
You wanna know my hero, Himo?
John Cena.
No,
I
because
just
I can't.
Good buddy.
I can't call an invisible man my hero because I can't see him.
Oh, true.
I need
Alright.
someone tangible.
So no ghosts.
So no ghosts.
No Tulpa.
Ain't got no ghost in it.
Ain't no Topo because I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna not say that.
Yeah. No, say it with your chest whip. This is safe.
No.
Did you hear
no,
the theory that like Lanny's actually a tulpa from somebody in the server?
I'm sorry.
The
Is
fuck
it-
is after that?
I think it'd be the other way around because his account is older than like almost everyone else's account.
No, that's just the tulpamancy there.
That's just okay. There's only there's only one person to please me posting, okay?
You know, I remember seeing like a fucking hold on to me poll where it was like, who are your favorite characters? Do you know who was at the bottom?
Oh,
This is Diego.
It was Diego.
Diego.
Do you know who was above him?
Chiro.
I
was
don't
Shiro.
don't. Oh, okay. I was well.
And it made me sad.
I'm not even gonna bring up their name.
Listen, the Chiro crowd, they're having a resurgence. They're eating well.
Are they?
Yeah. The Chiro crowd, they are small but loud. I don't even know small. She's getting like popular.
I hate that the Tiffany crowd is so large. Looks at fucking looks at Schmoopy with the fucking 50 commissions.
Yeah.
God.
I was like, okay, so I knew from the get go, like the second I saw Tiffany, it's like, yep, I can already see the fucking.
She's the fan
like,
favorite.
I can already see the crowd. I can already see the crowd.
Look, here's the thing. I didn't get Tiffany until I actually played the demo and I was like, okay, she's just a big dork. That's fine.
Nerd, and I guess I've known that for like a long time since.
Well, yeah, but
And also because I'm.
but then
friends
the mod came out. Everybody, Tiffany team, and it's oh my god.
Yeah, they all pushed Mimi out of the way and said, "Get out of here, go!"
Literally, that one me.
I know Roach was like so worried that was gonna be the case, and then after the beta demo, I was like talking with him. I'm like, puts hand on shoulder.
I have someone fortunately who's to deliver.
And then there's motherfuckers who wanna fuck the lunch lady. I hate you, Iron. I hate you so much.
That's the one person I do.
Okay.
No, shut the fuck up.
No.
No.
No, no.
No.
All right, you got
I'm
the
not-
floor. What are you saying?
So that was a bit that we knew would upset Roach, and that's why we leaned into it so much. Like she's a like cutely drawn character or whatever, but we just did it because we knew it would upset Bon after, or not Bon, Roach, and it worked.
I'm with Roach on that. That shit's so stupid.
So funny.
It is really dumb. I don't get it. I don't get it. You mentioned it or like a while ago, Timo, but like she's not even like shown fully off screen.
She's
and
just
has,
there.
It's funny.
she has like one frame and only half of her fucking body is shown. Oh my
There
god.
was-
That's why when the baited chat was like going nuts, it was so fucking funny.
Dude, it's so dumb. I hate it so much. I actually dislike it so bad.
There was some dude who said he was the official Tiffany husband. He doesn't even scratch the top 10. What?
Are you talking about oh fuck, he's an anon on the boards.
Really?
But I know but I know he calls himself like Taffy Stretcher.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
He has an anon name. Our second Lulu anon, I think. That motherfucker is definitely a taffy lover.
I am nowhere near bold enough to be like, I am husband of blank. Unlike some of you
I am.
motherfuckers. I know you are.
I am.
I will just be comfortable being like, me like you to Chiro. Stares from a
Right.
distance.
It started off with me just being like, yeah, I like Nick. Her design's cool. And then everyone in the server was like, Iron,
Hey.
there's your son Jack. And I'm like, okay, well.
Hey, Iron, you figured it out.
Oh, what? Because I like Nick?
Yeah,
That's why you hate me? Okay.
a little bit, yeah.
User.
And then you've got
That's it.
Oats. Who is like all fucking in on Stella.
Oh,
That man.
He has commissioned art of him doing taxes with Stella.
yeah.
The level of commitment he's at.
Taxes.
If
I mean,
you
let's-
say that you are the husband, waifu, or something, I will not believe it until you've got 5 different art pieces of doing taxes with them, or boring house stuff.
Hasn't he like commissioned like a thick?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
He did
He's,
from Football Awesome, yeah.
He's also doing a mod.
You know what? Like, good for him, but like, damn, brother.
Hey, brother is wheeling and dealing. Good for him.
True. Okay, Lulu's like top 10. See, or top 3. See, I knew that guy because that motherfucker writes green text, and anybody who writes green text, they're pretty up there. Just the second I fucking hear green text, it's like, yeah, you're probably up there.
Oh, you remember that art I was mentioning with that Kev was working on, Iron? Chiro's gonna be in it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Timo, you know I am a Chiro appreciator.
I know you are.
Chiro bro. Like, I like Taffy. Taffy's great. Taffy's fantastic, even.
If I voiced my opinion, I think I could play it alive.
Is your opinion bad?
Maybe.
You make it Flayed Alive then.
Maybe. And because it's a maybe, I won't voice it.
Listen, if you're, like... I may be a Chiro bro, but if you badmouth Taffy, we're gonna have problems.
No, Taffy's fine. Taffy's whatever.
Vi's me loving Rosa quietly in my corner.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I respect
feel
the
like-
Rose Bros. They have a vision. I see the vision. It's an understandable vision. Great vision, in fact.
You and your rosebuds are just chilling in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are a respectable bunch. Got no issues with them. We're
They're
tight.
they're very eccentric. I'll
I
say
used
that.
to be something of a Rosa bro.
They're very eccentric.
I like Rosa, but I'm just never a Rosa bro.
I like me a loving Latina wife.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say like I don't even know. I wonder where I fall into that docket in terms of like what. I don't even know what Himo thinks of me in that department.
What happened?
Let's hear some of your waifu takes or husbando.
No, I'm saying like okay, well maybe like in a minute, but I'm saying like fucking in terms of Bianca, I have no idea how I'm perceived by either Himo or like anybody else.
You're like the Bonka guy. Like, what do you want?
Right, but like Right, but then like there's
You didn't have any
There's like-
characterization
there's
in
like
my
a
head until you're fake.
there's a scale. There's JJ with Stella, and then there's like, and then there's you, Himo. You're just like, yeah, I like him. There's a scale to it, and I have no idea where I land on
I
that
don't
scale.
even know like how strong JJ's power level is.
Oh,
You would have to give me like someone more like rampantly horny that I know like personally.
well, I mean, like, I can confidently say that he has a shit ton of more commissions than fucking Oates does.
So like Oats on crack?
Yeah,
Okay, you're not
Like-
that far.
like when you see Stella, you're gonna see the Rock. You're just gonna see the Rock. That's just how it works.
Right.
You're gonna see JJ somewhere.
I would say, okay, like if we're gonna say that that's a 10 and I'm a 1,
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah,
you're like
yeah.
a 5.
I'm a 5. I'm middle of the road.
Yeah. But
I took
not
it a
you're
little
not
bit
middle of the
higher.
road. You're middle of the road between I like this character and I have dedicated much currency to this.
Well, because here's the
I
thing,
think-
I don't know where you
Oh.
actually stand on Volga.
I
Like,
never
I know
told-
you like
Oh.
her.
I never
but
told
I don't
anyone.
want to, like,
Oopsies.
smack you.
Are we about to get some ace lore?
Oh yeah, we're about to get some ace story. I never told anyone. I have spent money.
Oh.
I have spent money.
Truth come forward.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, you're 6 now.
More 6. Okay, but like, what bumps me up to a 7? Because I definitely bought more than one.
Okay, so are we saying that like Oats is like an 8 then?
We're saying Oates is like a 9.
Oats is a 9 and JJ's a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess 7 works. Where would Jake be? He thirsts for a lot of characters is the thing.
Yeah, I'd say like he's a 4, and only because of that.
I mean, I feel like he's a 5 for... Okay. 6 maybe for Tiffany, and then like a 5 for like Schizo. Those are like 2 of his mains.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he's like if he you know that energy on like one person, maybe he'd be a 7.
Okay, but,
But
like,
because
you
he has
have
so
to,
many.
like, to like get higher on the scale, is that like a prerequisite to being higher?
Do you have
It depends on your
do you have-
purposes.
Because
I'm
I'm
sorry.
like, if you're talking about like fiending over a character, like Jake can kind of get up there.
I was okay, so here's my thing. I was talking about like association with character.
Oh, oh, well, yeah, then, yeah, no, 10 with you then.
Okay.
Basically, whenever I would think of Bonk, I'd be like, oh yeah, he's probably posted something.
Okay.
I freak for mid. We know Morwin.
See, look, Ardive gets it.
Yeah,
Like,
I wouldn't even
yeah,
say
he
I'm
is,
that
he
high with
is, he is
I
the Stella guy.
like
Oh, I wish I
Burnout.
had the fucking. There's a crack page where it was fucking. It was JJ's birthday and the amount of Stella. Oh my god.
Points at chat, Smoka.
Yeah, points at. Hi, Smoker. Hi. Hi, Smoker. Hi. Hello.
I've been having fun poking at Smoker recently.
I've also, I mean, like, I've been poking at him for a while now, but like, I really like talking to Smoker.
I just like talking shop about his pick with him. You got interesting stuff. Like,
I wish, I mean, like, I talked to him for a little bit, but like, I tried to talk to him about it. He didn't say anything because he doesn't like me.
well,
Here's the thing about Smoker. He's very little guy coded.
He is very little guy coded.
I
There was-
definitely just want to fucking give him a big old bear hug.
Actually, wait, no, Himo, you did say I was little guy coded.
You are.
You are,
I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
you are small.
Saying that in the presence of Himo is crazy, but whatever.
I mean, you are small.
Whatever.
Isn't he just like 6 foot?
Whatever. I am.
You're still small to me.
Whatever.
Little
Fucking
guy.
6'4" giant over there. Shut up.
I am proud of it.
That motherfucker's
Yeah,
a
it's like-
Jotun. Like, I don't know.
You talk, yeah, Smoker, you talk to me every day, but like, never about your fic. I want to hear more about it. I love to talk shop. You know I love to talk shop, and you still don't talk about it. God. I'm starting drama over chat and
Dairy behavior.
Yeah. Bleh. How long have I been going for? We're almost at 3 hours. I think I'm gonna cut it when I hit 3. I didn't stream yesterday. You guys get 3 hours today. And then tomorrow we do community night.
What are we at right now, Himo?
2 hour 45 roundabouts.
We got 15 more minutes. Talk about whatever.
I think I don't know what to do for community night tomorrow. I have ideas, but
What was I? Oh yeah. So I mean, I guess we could just talk about like the other takes I had.
yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I got that out of the way. People will think of me whenever they think Banker. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, you made it like your personality in the server where you would just post fucking Bonka.
Yeah. I need to get back on that. I've been slacking.
Yeah,
I've
well,
been-
you've been like
I've
Lunar
been-
coded lately.
I've been busy, buddy. You wouldn't know Lunar coded if it hit you.
Yeah, you're right, because I don't.
Anytime Lunar gets brought up around Jake, he just talks about how he wants to take her fucking face off.
Yeah.
That's
Rip
disturbing
off.
because I asked about him and he's like, I like her, and I was like,
Well, yeah, no, he wants to take like the the raccoon mask off, but like that's part of her face, so like he wants to take her face off.
Oh, I see.
Jake is just on some like weird like Saturday morning cartoon villain shit.
Yeah.
I hate that he like rejects his evil nature when it's so obvious.
I think he does it just to spite you.
He does a lot of shit to spite me. He will actively do something and then cheer when I react. He's like,
Yeah,
oh, that's what I was
yeah.
looking for.
Yeah.
He's so evil.
He is evil.
I'll be.
You know what, Himo? I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. You're really good. You're really good. Just mind break from his evil.
Yeah, because I'm not evil.
Yeah,
I'm like at
exactly.
worst neutral.
At worst, you rib somebody. At worst. But like as for him, dude, he's evil.
He's
so
evil.
He's evil coded.
And then he'll do this thing.
Oh,
I know
boy.
you've seen it, where I'll like just be mean to him, and he'll be like, "You're always so mean to me," and I'm like, "You deserve it."
Yeah.
Cause then he'll do something evil to me, and I'll be like, "You're mean to me," and I'm like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, you are. Look at you right now."
Yeah.
Ace is a mean little guy.
Only to you, really.
It's true.
Well, oh fuck. Himo knows.
Humanoided.
Before, yeah, Himo noted. Himo knows. I'm very partial to Nazer. I like him a whole lot.
Yeah.
I was about to pick you up and put you in the fucking corner earlier today.
What I did?
You were getting ridiculous with Schmoopy.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, I was not.
Bad
No,
freaky.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Didn't you say you needed to be bouncing on it?
No.
Brother.
No, I didn't. Who said that? That's Schmoopy coded. I would never say that.
No, Schmoopy said some raunchier shit, but
I mean,
I mean,
yeah.
Shmoopy is a
yeah.
pitcher, not a receiver, right?
I mean, I did score an 82 on Switch.
Royal Guard,
You are.
Gunslinger.
Royal Guard. I mean, that's what the results said. The results don't lie. At least I don't think so.
Well, especially if you confirm them.
Yeah, were you there? No, you weren't. Do you want? do you want the results?
Yeah, sure, why not, bro? This is a safe space.
It is a safe place. Well, I can't. I don't have guest pass, so I'll just DM it to you.
Yeah, okay.
Do I even still have it,
Pretty
or did I delete it out of fake shame?
Shame.
Fake shame. No, I didn't. Here it is.
Posted mine several times now.
Yeah. Look.
There was a time where Blue did the test, and then everybody's like, "Well, guess I'm gonna post mine too."
Yep.
You know what I'm still shocked about him though?
What's that?
Brat.
What?
Are you sure about that?
I am.
You don't think
I
you're
really
brat
am.
coded?
No, I
You
just don't.
so fucking are.
Something so serious.
Air champs at you.
No, I'm being
There are
I'm
so
not
many
even
brats in the server you don't understand.
I'm being no, like I'm not even trying to be like a contrarian. I really didn't see it. I still kind of don't.
Well, let me tell you.
My nose itchy. Owie.
Yeah. You're a brat.
Ace
Okay.
is peak brat, says a brat.
Yeah.
Bon with the free. If Bon ever dropped like the BDSM test results, I think my eyes would pop out of my head.
I think he
Yeah.
did.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he posted it and then deleted it.
I don't blame.
I could be wrong about that. Maybe I'm like
He's a
schizoing out,
bean.
but
He's a little bean. What else do I have on that? I mean, the other two are just like, yeah. But then switch being pretty up there too is also like, huh.
You know, I had high and like higher than I would have thought in voyeur.
Really?
But I think it might have been the phrasing of the questions because it's like I interpreted it as, "Do you watch porn?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
yeah, some of the phrasing is like a little. Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them are like, just being like, is me disagreeing with this disagreeing with like whether or not I would do it or like whether or not I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of the phrasing was a bit off, but I mean like the results like they're still pretty spot on.
No, Kev, I'm not joining you in the fucking cuck chair.
Jesus Christ, Kev.
What did Kev score like high on what?
Kev is like 100% voyeur.
Are the seats heated? Like it's a movie theater.
Did your seats in the theater have heating?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. My dad spends extra so he can get some cream seat spots.
Can I be honest?
What's up?
I think movie theaters are lame. I'd rather just watch movies at home.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
100%, 100%. But like, at this point, like, I only tell my dad that, like, I'll only go to a movie theater if like I actually just like want to support what's being done. Like, I went to the movie theater to go see Transformers 1.
Right. Which apparently everybody really liked.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like social
really
experience,
good.
like going out with friends.
Guess what? I
Yeah.
don't like social experiences.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Well,
Plus, too much money.
That is also true. Who else? We only got like what, 3 minutes left?
I maybe I haven't checked.
I mean, I can't check either.
Give me,
I mean, I
give
can't,
me
like,
like
I
2
can-
minutes.
9 minutes. We got 9 minutes left. All right.
how do you feel about the funny weed raptor?
I'm partial to him. I'm kind of partial. See, okay. I consider Reed bro. He's bro coded.
Yeah.
Except in E3.
Except in E3, yeah, he can go. I don't know
Yeah,
what
he
he can
can
do, but like he can just go away from me. But Nazer, I'd marry him.
What do you see in him?
Oh,
I mean,
oh, Timo, I'm gonna get real mad. I'm gonna get real upset. I'm gonna get very mad actually.
I mean,
Explain.
I don't, like, see him in a
What-
third way, but he's cool.
What? Okay, what do you want me to explain?
Why?
Okay, so I need a pinpoint. Like, where's the why coming from? What do you not see in him?
I just don't get it.
I mean, I can't really help you in that regard.
Well, what do you see in him?
Like,
Why do you want him?
He's husband coded.
Why? Why? You can't just say he's
Oh.
husband coded and then leave it at that.
Yes, I can.
Why? Do you like his
Because-
appearance? Is that what you like?
I mean, he's definitely handsome, but there's more to him than just looks.
Okay, then what is it? Explain that.
Okay. I'm gonna piece this down as much as like
Okay, yeah.
without getting like too autistic. Okay, so golden heart,
Okay.
undeniable, yes. Yes, undeniable.
His
yes?
heart's in the right place, yeah.
Yeah, okay, heart in the right place. He relents when he knows he fucks up, and he also knows that he doesn't know everything, and yet he still tries. And sure that sometimes fucks up, and sometimes royally fucks up, but he owns up to it. He admits that what I did was fucked, and and obviously given how he feels about Fang and his family, he definitely cares about people a fuck ton. Like, what more would I not want for a partner, realistically?
I mean, he does nothing for me, but I see it.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, heart in the right place, knows when he fucks up, and relents when he doesn't know what to do. And like, dude,
See, that's all I was asking.
All right.
Pat you on the head.
you,
Okay. So what do you feel about Fang?
you should know more than anybody not to do that to me.
Okay, backflips away.
Yeah. What was that, Iron?
So what do you? Okay, we'll just work down the roster. What do you feel about Fang?
I like her.
Okay.
I had a Fang at one point.
Um,
We're still friends,
pretty
actually.
sure I know the answer to this since everyone's answer is usually the same. How do you
Uh-huh.
feel about Trish?
I don't like her.
Yeah,
You can shut your Trish loving mouth.
I'm not a Trish lover, as
Whatever.
surprising as that might be to believe.
Whatever you say.
Fucking Brett.
Yep.
All right, so
Anyway,
who else? Naomi.
I'm partial to the creature. I won't lie. I'm partial.
Yeah, I don't hate her as much as
She,
anybody else does.
yeah. I
She's
don't like. Okay, it may seem like weird because I know like I get the irony a little bit because like I'm definitely one of those people uh like I fucking hate Trish and then but like Naomi's fine, but like
well.
I
I'll
don't
put it
know.
this way: I felt more bad for Naomi than I did for what happened to Trish.
Yeah,
Changed.
yeah. I mean, I can understand both characters, but at the end of the day, I like Naomi more than I like Trish.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who else is there? Um,
In the main cast, Ripley. I don't know.
my lawyer has advised me not to comment on Ripley.
Okay. Down horrendous. Got it. Samantha.
Eh, she doesn't click buttons. Like I play the I play the bit of like milfs, but honestly like they're whatever.
Yeah, you're more of a DILF guy. Got it.
Yeah. I leave that mostly to a secret because I'm pretty sure I get flayed alive by a lot of people if I well I mean I'm live now but for the time being whenever it was uh I kept it mostly on the down low.
Got it. Well,
Who else is there? Not really
Spears.
many. I don't think so. Spears is Spears. He's cool.
Spears is a fucking bro.
Spears is Spears. I think it's time we go into the Wani cast actually.
Yeah. I think we covered most of our bases. I'm sure chat will yell at. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Rosa and Stella.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, Rose is fine. Rose is fine. I don't think I had any strong opinions about her. I think my strongest opinion came about whenever she gave Anon a hug in E3. And I think that's where like the peak was
I think
when,
she
when it
is a
came to Rosa.
very good side character.
She's definitely wife material though, I'll say that. She's
Oh yeah,
definitely wife
100%.
material.
No doubt about that. She is.
Stella, I think I was incredibly partial to Stella originally, but then like I like the time went on and on and on. And I was like, I kind of just see her as like a friend that like I definitely just lose contact with after like a few years after high school.
Yeah. I like her. I wish she got a little bit more time.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I think about her. Pretty much,
Side character.
I used to be just like, hey, but
And I think with that, that's pretty much everybody from Steam. Okay, so Wani,
yeah. Yeah.
Olivia.
I definitely choose Fang over Olivia. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like her though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of just like it's one of those like given things where it's like, yeah, Olivia, Gator.
Yeah. Okay. Damien.
Damien is another example of what I call bro. He's definitely bro coded.
Damien is probably one of my favorite.
Why are you giggling? Timo?
Nothing.
I mean, I definitely, you act like I wasn't watching stream the whole time.
Boy kisser.
He was, yeah, actually, yeah.
That is quite literally just the boy kisser.
Yeah, it is, pretty much. But yeah, Damien is definitely bro-coded. I don't see husband material in Damien. I just see bro. He's too, like, I mean, he's definitely smarter than he lets on, but not to the same level as Reed. Like, he definitely is, like, room temperature IQ. But, and that's why I call him, yeah, that's why I call, okay. He's definitely goober.
I think everybody is gonna share the same sentiment here. Liz.
This is great. This is great.
Great.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. If I went into, like, writing-wise, I'd be in Miss VC with you for, like, hours. Especially if it comes to Wani. But in terms of design, I like her a lot. She's really cool. I'd love to be, like, in the middle of a neck hug, honestly.
Okay, fair enough.
Because if I went to I mean, like, what else can I say about Liz?
Yeah, like, okay, so in terms of just character design,
Mhm.
stellar. In
Yeah.
terms of, like, actual, like,
Hey guys,
character writing.
bad news.
What's up?
We're 3 hours in.
It's okay. I'll still be talking to this guy
Chat will
because
never know.
he's prodding my mind right now.
Hey chat, we'll be doing community night tomorrow. Look forward to it. Bye.
Bye bye.
Get on nerds, you'll never.